Welcome, Shut My Mouth Wide Open podcast, episode 8. It's Sunday. What day is it? It's the 16th of October. We're halfway through the month. It's getting chilly. The leaves are changing. What is going to happen next? Possible nuclear winter. Kevin Palmer, Jack Armstrong, Michael
What's going on, guys?
Welcome.
Nuclear.
We're going to get into it real quick because they've piqued my...
I'm trying not to think about it, guys, honestly. But hey, let's get into it.
Really got me thinking about it.
It's actually one of my biggest fears, believe it or not, nuclear war.
Yeah, well, I mean, well...
Even more so than spiders, if you can believe it.
It's like, I can't remember who I was saying. It was who I heard saying that's what they were just saying. Like, did you really think we might just die at the beginning of this when Russia was invading Ukraine?
No.
You're like, oh, this is crazy. Didn't think I was going to get melted.
Yeah. Even Elon Musk is starting to be like, whoa, we got to pump our brakes, guys. And didn't he cut the internet? Didn't he cut the internet to Ukraine? Do you hear about that?
He didn't do anything. He's never done anything. I hate that guy.
But no. It was kind of badass. One of the some high up politician in Ukraine told him, with all due respect, fuck off, and then he cut the internet to Ukraine.
How would Elon Musk cut the internet to Ukraine?
Because he gives it to him for free because he was just being a cool guy. It's called I almost said Neuralink. It's called something Link, but it's not Neuralink. Obviously, that's
so Elon Musk made something that works.
Yeah, apparently
that's crazy.
Apparently, he was supplying Ukraine free internet for their military.
That's incredible.
Free satellite internet, and then they had the nerve to say, "Fuck
was
you,"
he
or something.
just paying for it?
I think it was his own product.
Interesting.
But yeah, enough about him. He gets enough press.
Where are those fucking tunnels?
All right, here's the deal.
That's right.
If a nuke hit D.C., the same nuke as Hiroshima were to hit D.C., fireball blast radius of 180 miles. Fireball radius.
It was an atom bomb.
Wait. You're saying a Hiroshima type blast? Because that's like from what, the fucking 50s?
Let me get through
what
this.
What do they got now? What do they got now?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I bet it's even bigger and badder. They ain't letting us know.
Yeah.
They got something that'll take the whole country out. What do you think?
This is just comparing it to the Hiroshima one.
I'm just speculating.
The air blast radius, not the fireball radius, which is 180 miles. The air blast radius would be 340 miles. And the radiation radius...
That'll just like collapse your chest or whatever when the air blast
So
hits you.
340, we're about, 90 miles away from Baltimore. So 340 is coming for us. If it hits D.C., Baltimore.
If the wind is right on the bay, I feel like we'll be...
Yeah, we are on a peninsula. That peninsula will keep us safe. There's like ocean breezes and stuff like that.
Very well might.
Sharks will jump out of the bay.
Why do you think the hurricanes are never so hard for us? You know what I mean? Same thing will happen for
winter
nuclear
storms?
war. Mm-hmm. I'm confident. Peninsula.
We do live in a pretty interesting geographical spot.
We do.
In the country.
Mm-hmm. The storms never seem to hit us that hard.
Right.
It always breaks down just enough for us. But hey.
Hurricane Sandy was pretty bad because that one swung up here pretty heavy, right? Like 10 years ago?
I can't remember a bad hurricane like ever. For us.
Hurricane Sandy, I lived in Shelbyville, so I was evacuated.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It was probably pretty bad there. Yeah.
It was actually really bad in like Long Island and New Jersey and shit, remember?
Yeah.
For Hurricane Sandy. I think it was worse up there than here, and that's like unheard of.
I mean, it was terrible there. I mean, a lot of people lost their lives and things like that. Mm-hmm.
I forgot about Hurricane Sandy until now.
We're so fucked if they dropped a nuke on D.C.
Mike is just looking at the blast radius and shit. I told you.
Yeah,
There's a website where you can click and it'll show you the fallout zone. It just has a map. You can click wherever you want. You can choose what size bomb.
180-mile fireball radius, and we're in that.
Fireball.
We're in the fireball radius.
Thank God. I do not want to grow an extra leg or something.
But the fire might just get cooled by the water. And
Listen to Mike. Mike is so optimistic.
Yep. The peninsula, guys. I'm telling you.
Mike, you're going to die.
I don't want to die yet. Not like that.
I think that'd be a sick way to die.
Yeah, because you know what's crazy, man? We got a lot of things we're dealing with. We're either going to live forever, maybe, die of nuclear hellfire.
Why are you guys both saying nuclear?
Nuclear?
Yeah.
Nuclear?
You guys both
Nuclear
say nuclear.
hellfire.
Nuclear.
And it's like, what do you think? What would you put your money on, though? Living forever or dying of a nuclear bomb?
I'm going to get shot in a parking lot of like a Wawa or something because run in my mouth, probably.
I'm going to get killed playing Pokemon Go downtown by the same guy who bothers me every time I'm down there.
But you hear a lot of people think we could possibly live forever.
Elon Musk might put
Not
neurons
our
in
bodies ourselves, but we'll get uploaded into some sort of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of.
Like that amazing Black Mirror episode.
Man, that was one of the most real series I've ever seen. It was. I'll never watch them again. Like honestly, do you watch those again?
I
They're fun
rewatched
to-
them for like a year, not to interrupt you, but
No, you're good.
for a
Yeah.
year I'd rewatch them all.
Well, they're fun to
they
put
hit
down
me a
and,
little bit
and
too
go
hard.
back to later, and be like, "Oh yeah, I forgot that." The one I recently rewatched that I hadn't seen in years was the one where the kid is looking at like kiddie porn or whatever, and the people online make him go do crazy shit for like a whole day or whatever, and then they wind up calling the cops on him anyway.
Yeah, those are so heavy.
Dude, it is awesome.
Those are so heavy. I think that's some of the best stuff ever written, but it's so heavy. I just can't watch them.
They make him meet another guy in the end who was doing the same thing, and they have to kill one of them, and then you're like, pretty much, oh, I made it. I killed the guy.
Yeah, and then, but
he
no.
still gets the cops called on him. It's awesome. So they made one pedophile kill the other,
Yep.
and then the other one still got punished.
Right.
Yeah.
The worst one is the entire history of you, where they put.
Yeah, I watched that with my mom.
I don't watch that one.
Which one is that?
the cheating wife, the one sad.
Oh,
The
yeah.
sad one.
It's really sad.
Some of them were just incredibly sad. I can't
crazy sad.
remember
The one where
them,
the
though.
lady's husband dies and she brings him back as like a robot. Holy shit! She's texting him at first. That's how it starts.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
let's
an
talk
app.
about something else.
It's like an app they have that
They're
lets
heavy,
you-
man.
It has your loved one's like psyche downloaded to this app, so you can still communicate with them, and then it gets even better. The
she
technology.
orders he comes home.
There's a lot of them where like you get stuck in like a teddy bear or stuck in some kind of machine or stuck
Stop
in this.
with the teddy bear one. The one with the lady stuck in the teddy bear.
Oh
Let's
my
talk about
God.
something
Yeah.
else.
That was
It's
bad.
so crazy.
Yeah, that same episode with the teddy bear, that's the finale of like the whole thing. And it's got the one guy who's a prisoner, and his daughter comes and rescues him. And he's been trapped in a
That's the
cell.
best episode.
God, yeah, that is good.
Oh,
Black Museum.
the prisoner,
God, yes.
prisoner one. Yeah,
That's
Black
the same
Museum.
Episode,
That
that's the
is
same
dark.
episode with the bear because
It is.
the bear is in the beginning of it. It has a bunch of mini stories.
Oh my
but yeah, that is so good.
The best, and he showed like she starts looking. He has got the museum, and she's like looking at a teddy bear through a glass bulletproof thing, and he's like, "You want to know a story on that?"
Yep. Yeah, that's how it goes. It gives
best-
3 little stories.
it's wild.
The best one that she tells, not to just talk about Black Mirror and how good of a show it is.
It's fine. Just suck that show's dick. It's amazing.
It's amazing.
They fucking it's like a doctor who wears this neural helmet so he can feel.
Oh,
He
yeah.
can literally put it on and touch the patient like a kid who like they cannot diagnose what's wrong with the kid. Oh, he's got, and he can feel it and find out what's wrong with him. And then it ends
feels
up
their pain.
Yeah, he ends up getting like addicted. He pretty much becomes like a sadomasochist off of their pain, kind of.
And when he wears it, when he fucks his wife, he can feel the orgasm she's having while he's having an orgasm.
I kind of remember that one.
So
I
he's
kind of
like-
remember that one.
and he's
but
like
not
hitting her
quite.
while it's happening.
He starts to get into the pain more.
Yeah.
Oh, remember the one where the
like,
two
felt
guys
heart
are playing the
attacks.
video game together and then they end up having sex?
Yeah.
Do I remember that one? That's
love
my
that one.
favorite episode.
That is what the fuck? That's
Just kiss me, man.
Yeah.
They wind up kissing in real life.
They like it's like
It is wild.
No, fuck you, man. I love that episode.
And in a world where everything is a derivative, to have a show that original and that good, just bravo.
I think they were just buying up scripts. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay, from other writers and other producers.
Yeah.
But,
And like, this is a Black Mirror.
but either
This is a
way,
Black
they
Mirror.
curated it, and it was some of the most mind-bending stuff I've ever seen in my life.
You know, another thing that did that where they just bought some scripts and turned it into that universe was Cloverfield.
Oh, yeah?
You know, Cloverfield it was one of the first
The found footage. Yeah,
Love
yeah.
that movie. 10 out of 10. If you ask
Yeah,
me.
for me, it was the very first found footage. I've never
That
seen a
Paranormal
found footage before
Activity.
that. Well, I guess Blair Witch. Fuck.
Oh
Was
yeah,
that found
Blair Witch,
footage?
Yeah.
How could I forget?
But to continue the Cloverfield story, they just bought scripts that were for sale and like sci-fi stuff just to be like, that's Cloverfield now.
There's been a couple Netflix things where it's just like some studio that bought a bunch of stories. There's been a couple of those. I don't know. I'm not really doing a good job describing it, but there's a lot of good studios out there just buying stories and making great content.
Did you see they turned that? Remember that book from when we were kids? It was called Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. Did you ever have that when you were a
That
kid?
sounds very familiar.
Yeah, it was just a book of short, scary stories you could digest really quickly when you were a kid, and they were all really scary and silly. They made a whole movie out of it. Have you seen that?
yeah, but it wasn't the actual stories, was it?
It was like all the stories mushed together into like a movie. It was pretty weird. Like, has the story about the girl who gets like spider eggs laid in her face, and she has a pimple and pops it, and all the spiders come out. Do you remember that
What?
book from when you were a kid?
Sounds familiar.
We read that in Boy Scout.
It was kind of like
stuff.
a Goosebumps kind of thing.
Yeah. But
Why were
like,
there so much of that? Like they were like, that's a full on genre, kid horror. You know, when we were growing up, a lot of Goosebumps.
It's like scary, but not too scary.
Are you afraid of the
the
dark? Yeah.
I have
Jinx.
to go down a rabbit hole. You owe me a Coke.
God damn it. Jinx.
Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark was not the one with the guys with the teeth, right?
I think it had so many stories in it.
No
I can't
guys with
pull
teeth.
them all together.
I'm pretty sure there was no
Didn't
guys
have
with
the
teeth.
story. I had a book that was just like a compilation book of different little scary stories for kids and different illustrations. They weren't ever too graphic, but graphic enough. There was this one where this little girl always wore a bow around her neck, and she grew up and she ended up falling in love with a boy, and they fall in love forever, and they live their life together. She always wears the bow on her neck, and then they grow old together, and she's like about to die for real, and he finally asks, like, what was the bow?
What the heck?
She takes the bow off her neck, and her head rolls off.
Jesus Christ! It
Yeah.
took her that long. Wow.
It's just one of those
That
weird,
is so stupid.
And
Yeah,
for
I
like
know.
a kid horror book, like I always stayed away from horror. I was like, nah. No,
I loved it when I
no
was
It was very,
Goosebumps.
very, like,
Don't need it.
mild. But the one that got me
Yeah.
the worst was kid is walking home from school in a city. Like, it's like a Hey Arnold type, like, comic book panels, like, kind of. And he's fucking walking home, and he meets, like, a dude in a top hat. And the top hat gives him this creepy smile. First page, he's not smiling. The second page, his teeth are showing. And by the end of it, he meets, like, all these scary guys, and the teeth just keep getting longer and longer.
That's weird.
Till the very end where the dude's mouth is like...
I don't remember that, but honestly, speaking of horror, recently, I think it was 2 days ago, I saw the very first Hellraiser. Because I just think they're kind of interesting. I've never seen them before. You ever seen Hellraiser?
We talked about Hellraiser 3 on the podcast a bunch, remember?
We did already.
Oh my
Damn, I forgot
we watched
about that.
it.
Huh?
We watched the scene from Hellraiser 3, remember?
We did?
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I saw Hellraiser 1. We haven't talked about that, right?
No.
Okay,
no,
cool,
no,
cool,
no.
cool. I was like, wow, I totally don't remember that.
I
you're
found
good.
the book.
Okay.
But
okay.
have you seen the Hellraisers, though?
Not in a long time. And
They're
there's a
fucking
remake or
wild,
something
man.
out right now,
yeah,
right?
and that's why I watched it. But for
You
some
watched-
reason, I felt like watching the first one before I saw the remake because I wanted to see which one was better. Have not seen the remake yet. But that first one is wild, man.
I can't remember what happens. There's a cube. I know there's a cube.
Well, I mean, like just like all the gore and the special effects, having no CGI, I was blown away.
Oh, that stuff holds up so much better than like you ever watch like I Am Legend or something and there's like CGI monsters.
Exactly.
So
Like the
stupid.
only thing weird about it is honestly the box itself gets like lightning around it, and that looks really stupid. But all the people getting ripped apart, and there's like a guy who gets built up from nothing, like literally piece by piece, bone by bone, muscle by muscle, and it's like holy shit, that looks real as fuck.
The practical
I want to
effects,
watch that.
Yeah.
they go down as good ones in that movie for
But,
the cult fans.
The that lightning effect you're talking about was like so popular back then. You know what I'm talking about? Like in
And
Terminator.
that's the only stuff that looks shitty.
Yeah,
is
Terminator does
is
it
the,
too,
is
when
the
they teleport.
CGI or whatever.
Terminator does that fucking circle through the chicken wire fence,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then the dome in the ground. All the effects are great on that.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta
but that electric.
the
It's like
electric.
that
It's
lightning.
like
Yeah. yeah.
crawling through. But look at that.
Whiskey.
To close the loop, in a dark room and other scary stories retold by Alvin Schwartz, pictures by Dark Zimmer. Right next to Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. But yeah, you can see the girl with her head missing right here. She's right there. Oh, we don't want to see that.
Man, I remember ghost stories used to be big. People used to recycle those a lot.
Well, I can't show you her, but she's right there. Tell you what, that book had a couple scary stories in it.
I do not remember.
Oh, he wrote Superman and Batman daily comic strips. The guy who wrote this book.
Well, see, he's old as
That's why
fuck.
he's a good illustrator, I guess.
If he's writing Superman. Damn.
Man of Steel, they say.
That's what they say. Yeah, they say
Yeah.
he's, fast as a bullet.
There's better
some
man.
say.
What about Man of Titanium? Better.
Kevin's got the fanciest butter I've ever seen in there.
Fancy's butter?
Yeah, what is
Oh,
that?
yeah, I get the good stuff. I get that Danish stuff. You ever get the Danish
I
butter?
buy Kerrygold, but not that.
Oh, yeah, I get
was
that
about to
Danish.
say-
Kerrygold's Irish, so
Oh,
I'm
okay.
on another island.
Oh, I like that too. As
thought-
long as it's not from here, that's nice. That's nice. As long as it's not from up the road. You don't want that.
I thought you were a fucking patriot.
You want that local
piece of
shit.
You piece
Yeah.
of shit.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. Well, we should get that. We should get that local butter.
You don't want that.
Have you seen the people that take cream and put it in a jar and shake the shit out of it for like an hour and a half and it turns into butter?
With a marble
Nah.
in it.
So that's how they do it, huh? You just churn it, huh? That's
Marble.
churning butter.
Well, there is a TikTok account that was some girl who moved in with an Amish girl. Have you seen this?
No.
it's like my roommate is ex-Amish by like a year. She was like Amish last year. Now she lives with us.
Found her.
Did you really find it?
Amish roommate.
But dude, some of the videos were really look, she's churning butter and shit. It's good stuff.
That's
Hang on.
awesome.
I'll get it bigger.
I'm glad you found it. So it had to be popular if this was just on my For You page or whatever. But this was all these were cracking me up, dude. Is she churning butter?
There's no way for me to make this larger.
Oh my gosh, your ex.
This is what we got.
Are you
Yeah,
sad because we're making you do it in the mason jar?
So where'd she get the cream though? Is that just cream from the store? You think?
Yeah.
I feel like this is cheating.
Your ex-Amish roommate.
In a jar. How dumb is that? No. Oh, my turn.
She misses her churn.
Ah.
Oh, it's over there.
Are you sad because
So what
we're
is in that
making you
churn?
do
A
it
cylinder as big as it,
mason jar?
and they
Yeah,
just
it's not even a cylinder, it's
In the mason
that
jar
flat
instead?
plate.
I feel like
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
cheating.
or yeah.
I'm making you better in a jar. How dumb is that?
It separates the curds and whey. Is that right?
My turn.
Or is that cheese?
Oh wait, I got to see the finished product. Where's the finished product?
I'm with her though. I don't want to shake a jar. I want to make it in bigger amounts in my churn. That's got to make more than a
I
mason jar's
think
worth.
they're making her do this because it was a trend on TikTok for like white ladies to just be like, today, since I don't have a job and my toddler's napping, I'm making butter in a jar. And they were just making their old Amish roommate do it that way as like a, I don't know, joke or something. But
What
I
else
thought
does she do?
There's some other funny stuff she did. I can't remember, but I thought that was a pretty funny account.
Hey, anything that's like more natural, I think is better. You know what I mean? I'd like to churn my own butter.
Whole Foods.
You know, Whole Foods. That's right, single ingredients.
But I'm popping up a Dewey Reviewy.
Dewey
yeah.
Reviewy.
My favorite.
This is a Thrills, and he's holding a nice cup. He's on the beach.
Drinking
And
out
that
of
flavor
cups.
is peach, cranberry, orange.
Definitely a lot of acid in that, but
Yeah.
I'm sure it will be
Is
tasty.
drinking out of cups the most referenced meme on this podcast? Mike's cheers me as I'm passing him a drink.
Are we drinking out of cups?
Yes.
Hey.
Shout out to Dewey. I had a very nice Dewey secret machine at the beer festival this weekend. And,
one?
I can't remember. Whatever one they had there.
They were there. That's nice. They weren't there last year. I don't like this one as much because orange normally doesn't hit
Exactly,
right for me.
right? It's a nice orange one, but like I'd rather have it a little bit less acidic.
It's a lot, man.
But it is very good.
It's
It is
a
very good.
lot, man.
It finishes very sweet.
Yeah, it does. It's weird.
Very sweet on the afterburner.
Dewey had a very nice line at the beer festival. That was the most interesting thing for me, seeing how popular each brewery was. Some of them
Yeah.
were very popular. Some of them were getting no people at all.
I'm starting to think maybe Dewey was there last year.
They had a nice line. And Finn City, do you like Finn City? They didn't have
Mikey,
a line the whole
help me.
time.
Finn City Brewing, we've tried.
That's Ocean City.
Where is it?
I'm thinking of Thompson
Must be
Island.
West Ocean City, I think.
Thompson Island is good.
They are underrated, if anything, and probably better sours than real sours. They make real sours. Remember the nutmeg one?
Yes.
Shout out Thompson Island Brewing. You're doing it.
But I still think Burley Oak has the best beers around. They're coming out with a cool Seinfeld beer this week.
Nice. Seinfeld beer?
It says, it's just called Hello Jerry, and it's in the Seinfeld logo font.
Okay. Hello, Jerry. Hello, Jerry.
Triple IPA, and it's going to be dank. I actually just requested off for their beer festival. Can you go? Can you go on November 12th?
For whose beer festival exactly?
Burley Oak is having a crazy beer festival.
Hell yeah.
It's stacked. Like
And it's what day? What day of the week?
Saturday.
Saturday. During the day, probably.
Yes.
That should be fine. Yeah.
And it's $75 for a ticket. It's all you can drink.
Holy shit. That's crazy because the beer festival is $40. That's $75, but it's coming right from the source.
No, it's got a ton of breweries, like a shit ton. And it's all like rarer breweries from over the country. It's got
So
like,
not just them.
you know,
That's cool.
Imprint and 450, stuff that the heady boys like,
It's probably a cooler fest. Yeah.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
I want to go next time.
You should come. What are you looking at? What are you reading, Mike? Every once in
He's
a while,
reading
Mike's
children's
something.
horror still.
I found the story of the teeth, and it is scary. I just wanted to make sure.
I was going to say something else about the scary things. I can't remember what it was, though. It was something about, do you remember Are You Afraid of the Dark? There was an episode where a girl was stuck. She would come visit her grandparents and play with the girl next door every time. At one time, she went to visit her grandparents. The girl next door wasn't there. And it turned out the girl next door was stuck in a fucking dollhouse upstairs in the attic. Dude, that one is so scary.
I remember a dollhouse one.
I actually went through a phase where you can find all these episodes on YouTube. Just watch them on YouTube. And I went and well, it was probably like 8 years ago, but I watched them all on YouTube at one point. And there was one with the twin girls who turned into chameleons. We should just talk about something else. I'm just going to keep bringing up episodes. But they're all so good and fun. What are you looking at now, Mike?
That I'm trying to find that story.
The Dollhouse?
Yeah, was it the Tale of the Lonely Ghost?
No, it's okay. It's okay.
I really
I guess
liked
this is
that
better
show.
than talking about getting
Is there
blown
still
up.
children's horror? They just watch regular horror now. You know what I mean? There's no children's horror series, right?
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Nickelodeon, Cartoon
Goosebumps?
Network, Disney
They
Channel.
don't still make Goosebumps.
Oh, it's still now horror stuff?
Yeah, yeah.
Good question.
Are they still trying to scare
It's
the
on
kids?
Netflix and stuff. Yeah, like there's little kids spooky stuff, like Los Spookies and stuff. I've seen it.
Hocus Pocus 2 just came out.
Okay, that's kind of like that. Yeah. I haven't seen it. Anybody seen it?
No, I'm not gay.
Yeah, yeah.
Rob Zombies of the Munsters. You know, that's for kids.
Oh my gosh.
People I work with said it was so bad.
It's I
did not check it out.
But then they told me it was rated PG, and I was like, oh, that's for kids.
kept looking at the shop, like up at it, and I was like, wow, it's very different scenes. It's like a mashup of the episodes of the show. Like, oh, on the show they went to Nuclear Beach where there's
Nuclear again.
Nuclear. I've been saying it that way since I was for 30 years. I didn't know it was nuclear. I know it's spelled nuclear, but I thought it spelled nuclear.
You played enough fucking Fallout. None of those goddamn wastelanders said nuclear.
Okay, how many Fallouts have there been? 4 or 5?
Nuclear.
There's about to be another one.
Nuclear.
Did you not watch Chernobyl?
Is it nuclear?
Yes.
Nuclear.
And
Like
did
a
you guys watch them?
nuclear
Did you
cup.
guys watch the Munsters though, growing up?
Yeah, absolutely.
They were on Nick at Night when we were growing up, I think.
Yeah, and had the guy from the main character was the guy from what do you call it? Pet Cemetery, right?
Don't go down that road.
Yeah.
You're right.
Don't go down that road, guy.
What a cool. He would duck to enter every time. Great stuff. I remember TV Land one time, or Nick at Night had a cool thing. It showed bloopers from that show, like where it had like there was somebody walking through the background.
Oh, that's funny. That's always hilarious.
But I was like, that's fun to have that on TV. Normally, that's something you have to like look up online or find later.
Yep. I
I
remember.
remember DVD box set.
Don't you love like the biggest movie mess ups and stuff like that?
Great.
That's
stuff.
always good.
You know, I was like, how that did we do this last time?
I don't think so.
Did we do this last time? Is right. It sounds so familiar to me.
I don't think so. Did we?
Are we talking about the monsters again? Get out of here.
Who's gonna keep this man in check? I don't know if we really are though. I can't remember.
Are we? Get out of
must-
here. Let's talk about something else. We already talked about this.
Let's talk about something else that's kind of scary, and it's on topic.
It's Halloween,
it's
it's on topic.
topical. It's topical. The Dahmer thing. Anyone try watching the Dahmer series?
Yeah, I like how you put try watching it. Yeah, I tried too. I turned that shit off.
I couldn't even make it to the first kill.
Boo! I don't watch that. I'm not gonna glamorize and romanticize fucking
Yeah.
serial killer.
I had to turn it off. I was
they-
like, nah.
Save that shit for your girlfriends.
I love true crime, so that thing was #1 recommended to me on Netflix, and I was like, "Fuck yeah, drama thing!" I watched it, and as soon as it turns into like a dramatization, not a documentary, I don't want to watch it.
Yeah.
That same thing happened with Chernobyl.
And it was just too dark.
They had to make the guy
It
from
was like,
American
what
Horror
is there
Story
for me to want to watch in this? You
the
know what I mean?
main character of it. Mm-hmm. American Horror Story guy. He's so hot. Oh my god.
He sounds just like Joe Pera.
He does in the show.
It's fucking crazy. I Googled it, and Joe Pera had made a statement saying that
Yeah.
I know that I sound like the guy from Dahmer. Maybe he watched my show and said that. Because he sounds like Joe Pera. It's fucking crazy.
Who's Joe Pera?
Yeah, you don't know Joe Pera?
I don't.
Joe Pera talks to you. He's so awesome.
Damn, they canceled Joe Pera Talks With You
Oh, he does look like him.
Yeah.
right here in the summertime, this past summer.
Yeah. He put an Instagram thing about it.
Why are you gonna cancel my man that looks like my friend James, man?
Yeah,
It's
but
a
like
good show.
as soon as like his victim started like necking him to possibly not get killed, I was like, turning this shit off. You know what I mean? It was just like, this is just so
Wow,
dark.
he said necking him.
What do you
dude.
mean by that?
He was like, I mean,
Happy days over here.
you know, he was like, at first he saw he locked the door and everything, and he's like, damn it, but if I struggle now, he's just probably going to kill me. He's got the knife and everything. He's intimidating him, and then he's finally like, how about I just try to seduce him? And I'm like, I'm not watching this shit.
So you're telling me
Yeah.
that they were kissing, caressing, and other sexual activity between partners that does not involve stimulation of the genitals or sexual intercourse?
I would say
Is
it
that
was right
necking?
here on the
That's
neck.
informal.
It was right on the
necking.
neck. It was right on
That's
the
Happy
neck.
Days shit, dude.
Sunday, Monday.
happy
happy-
They're in the car necking up at Inspiration Point, but you know, at Inspiration Point.
Well,
she was
speaking
getting
of Happy
fingered.
Days,
She's
that's-
getting fingered and
You're getting inspired.
That's when
dude.
Jeffrey Dahmer jumped the shark for me. Okay,
Oh, jump the shark. There you go.
Nice, Kev.
That's good.
but not really. But
We've
yeah.
talked about that, right?
Just to bring it back to.
So for all you real fans out there, you'll know what we're talking about.
That's a callback.
I gotta say, what I remember from Happy Days was an episode that got pretty adult.
ooh,
At the very
Of course,
end,
that's what you remember.
it was the redhead kid, the main character guy's birthday.
Ron Howard.
I think he was turning 19 or 18.
Richie Cunningham.
And they were hanging out at the local eatery place that they always hung out at or wherever. the local-
Arnold's, come on.
Dude, I haven't watched the show in fucking years. I just
Yeah, I
remember.
wouldn't
It's
know.
just a
I wouldn't
memory
know.
for me. But fucking this motherfucker, they're all all the dudes are at the bachelor party. They're all gathered. Oh, yo, he's about
Potsy.
He's about to get married. Potsy. Wow, you're really bringing it back.
Go ahead.
They're all watching porn, but it's insinuated.
Right, it's on a
we're
projector.
watching the guys in we're watching a movie.
It's
And
on a
she's like,
projector,
what
right?
kind of movie? Are they wearing clothes in the movie? And he's like, yeah,
But
they're wearing socks.
projector.
Hey. Yeah, they're watching like a projector porno
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the other room. Well, the guys are watching a
Projector.
movie.
Wow.
Hey. All right.
Henry Winkler kills it, dude. Have you seen
Let's
Barry?
look up
Henry
Fonzie
Winkler,
real
yes,
quick.
the Fonz.
Oh my
Have you
god.
seen Barry?
I've seen a couple episodes.
What a
You
good
don't watch
looking
shit, do you?
motherfucker.
I for some reason that wasn't holding me
If it's
too
not
much.
March Madness, Kevin's not interested.
Yeah, but for some reason that one wasn't holding my attention. But
Really?
everyone loves it.
That's
But
one of the best shows I've
I
ever
should
seen,
give
I
it
think.
another shot, though. I should give it another shot.
Kevin's a sportsman at heart.
But no, I like
much
watching
sport.
stuff though. I've been watching some things. I actually just got done watching like, I don't like series though. I like movies. Yeah, I like movies.
I can get behind that.
Mm-hmm.
I can sit down and watch a series and see that there's 11 episodes, and I think that's 11 hours, and I could do something else.
Let me ask you something, Kev.
Yeah,
Is Hoobie Halloween a good movie?
I love Hubie Halloween, man.
Okay.
I think it's a great movie.
Let's get into that. Is he going full retard in that movie?
Whoa!
He's not going full retard. He's going
Stop
Adam
saying
Sandler
that.
retard. Oh
You
yeah,
say that?
my bad. But we're on Twitch though.
Twitch is
They're
so
gonna hear
whack,
it,
dude.
They're gonna hear it.
Twitch is
But,
whack. Just don't say that.
I'm sorry. It's a term from a movie.
It's a medical term.
You can't even say spaz. I don't think.
I'm
God damn it, Lizzo! Who was it, Cardi B or something?
Yeah.
Right?
No, Lizzo and Beyonce.
what word? Like what I just heard you say? You can't say that.
Yeah.
Lizzo and Beyonce recently had to change the lyric in a song they released because it got so much backlash.
Why does that mean that it hasn't meant that?
It's basically the R word in Europe, I believe.
It's
like a cultural thing.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get
Yeah.
it. So yeah, if
That's
it-
always funny, the things that are really, really bad to say in other countries.
Like they can say the F word for cigarette, right?
Yeah,
if I
and
do recall.
Can't you, like, if you call somebody like a goof or something, that's like a prison term for
Oh,
like
wow.
a homosexual or something in like Europe? Like if somebody's goofy, that like, whoa, don't say that, dude.
yeah, that's weird.
They might not be goofy. It's something like that.
I
though.
think for the first time, I'm kind of realizing here that we're sort of censored. What can I not say?
Oh, you can say anything.
You can really
man.
get explicit with cuss words, but you can't go.
it's so weird. The
You
shit
can't say those things. I get it. I mean, I won't say it. I got to know the list of foreign terms.
That's why it's
that-
really hard and weird to put all your eggs in these other baskets that are owned by these other companies and stuff. Like people whose like whole Instagram or their whole lives runs off Instagram and the business there, and then one day they can just get shadow banned and be
Yeah.
completely fucked.
That would be very scary. But once you get an Instagram, you got to use that to get a TikTok. You know what I mean? Yeah,
And you got
gotta
to use that to make your own fucking website that you can do whatever you want
Yeah,
on, and no one can
very
take your
true.
shit down. But then that's when it starts costing money. Like people who a lot of times people who got popular on the internet back in the day, like Rooster Teeth, for example, they made a red versus blue, like that Halo thing. They made all these videos, they uploaded them on their website, and they had to pay to host them. So the more people that watched them and downloaded them, they paid more money. So their stuff got more and more popular, and they were getting charged more and more money.
Oh, my God.
Because there was no YouTube or anything like that.
Yeah, I remember Tom Green said he like basically went bankrupt
Just
doing
like
that shit.
Just like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Just
Like
people who are ahead of the-
servers, like buying servers and doing that kind of stuff.
Hosting
it's just,
fees were a big thing back in the day.
That's tough.
And that's why those Rooster Teeth guys had to do like a pledge thing where you'd pledge them the money, they take the money, and then they'd send you a DVD later.
That's why it's so insane when you think about like Google and they got like Gmails. How many servers they got? You know, just servers out the ass.
Enough to take all your information. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
That's because people didn't realize how valuable of a commodity or a resource, whatever information was going to be.
And just
People
like
were
knowing
readily giving
what
it
you
away.
want. Just knowing what you want. He's like, hey, he wants this.
I'll tell you how many servers they got. They got 1 million servers.
Do they really? Is this
Yeah.
a fact?
Recent
How many's
guesstimates.
Xbox got? Because that's just slow.
Microsoft servers.
Just joking, dude. I don't know.
Can you like not defame people on Twitch? Like they're like gonna get you for like stupid stuff, like talking shit or like bullying.
I think we got to
Bullying
find
is
where
a
the
big-
boundaries
So you
are.
can't be
I
like-
think we should poke around a little bit.
Yeah,
you
we
know?
really should. But I mean, we're not popular or anything, so no one. If we were like XQC or whatever, and we say retard on here, it would be on the front page of the Reddit. And I'd say
Exactly. Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah.
I got
Yeah.
a question for all the podcasters out there. Do you eat on podcasts? You don't eat on air, do you?
Depends on who you are and how fucking badass you are.
Yeah, I bet some people do. That's all they do is eat, because people want to see it for some reason. you know?
Mukbangs.
I'll just tell you one thing that I'm not going to eat again is that because I made a mistake. I guess they go stale quick
Yeah, they taste horrible.
from air. It's like the
I was
air.
wondering why they weren't crunchy at all. You know,
It's humid.
No.
It's humid in here. We live in the humidity. It's like we live in goddamn Yugoslavia or something. It's humid.
They ain't joking.
Hey, that
Those out of the
peninsula,
bag
man,
dissolve in
gonna
your
save
mouth.
us.
I know Yugoslavia's not.
I'm sorry.
Well, not humid. I was just fucking around. But it's so humid around here. Everything's ruined. My weed, man, you gotta close the grinder up real tight, real quick. You gotta put it in a bag, close it up real quick.
Yeah, I don't even notice anymore. But yeah, so Texas, that wasn't very humid, or was it pretty much just as humid?
No.
That's
Very
dry?
Yes.
It's kind of humid though, right? Not at all.
It's not like Phoenix dry, but it's not like here humid.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like here humid. That's for sure. It's like a swamp here.
Yeah, they say
They're
like
denying that.
they
We're
say like
surrounded.
LA probably has like the best weather like in the entire country, right?
Yep.
Or that like area of California.
Yep. Southern California.
I actually do remember the Texas heat fondly and not like
Right. It's like just the sun is hot. So if you're in the shade and you're chilling, maybe popping some water.
Oh,
so
speaking
bad.
of water, we went to Barton
Water.
Springs, natural springs in Austin, Texas. It stays 69 degrees all year round. Sounds great, right?
Yeah.
I jumped in the middle of the summer when it's hot outside, and my whole body
Oh yeah,
shut
69 is
down.
not- that's not very.
My whole body
warm.
went. I'm trying to swim. There's
is
this
so cold.
lady
I
literally.
do the same thing. I'm such a bitch in cold water, man. Oh my god.
So there's a diving board. I jump off and I'm in the middle of it. And it seems like a small place, but I mean, swimming to the access place to get out was like a test of my human strength. So I'm trying to like doggy paddle over there while I can't make deep breaths.
Doggy paddle.
I'm fucking like seizing up because it's so cold. It felt like I jumped into the Arctic water. And
I would wear goggles and go all the way down, and like you
Yeah.
can't hold your breath for long in that cold water.
Nah.
that reminds me,
I can't
as
be
I'm
in that
swimming
cold
to
water.
the place, this old lady's like going full butterfly stroke, like 8 feet under me, like killing it like a dolphin under there. I'm like, this shit
8
just
feet under you?
She was underneath, like
Yeah.
not on the rocks, but there's rocks, and they kind of have it like a
There's a shelf.
yeah. That's the I was gonna say a chassis, not chalice of what's that under? It's an underwater term. Chaver.
Coral reef.
No.
Crevasse.
Yeah, it's a crevasse.
Crevasse.
That's right, but it's a word that starts with CH, and you know.
There was a pretty big shelf there and like a rock jutting out, and you'd go under that. And if you wear goggles, you go under there and look, and there'd be like fish swimming down there and shit.
Chasm.
Did you go there?
Nah,
Barton
I don't
Springs?
think so.
Pretty amazing.
I love a
place.
good spring though. I've been to some springs in my life, like in other countries and stuff. Even a hot spring, and a couple springs where there are like catfish and stuff
Ooh,
like that
Hostel
swimming in
2.
there.
Hostel 2. Good hot spring scene.
Oh really? Oh shit! Hey, still trying to get this. I want to get these buttons like second nature.
Yep.
We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there, people. Me, Jack.
We got
There
it.
we go.
What are we grabbing now, Mikey? Another Dewey reviewy?
Something crazy for you guys
Think I've
and
had
you
this one.
bitches.
Oh,
Meyer lemon. We got coconut Meyer lemon ice cream cake dessert.
Damn.
Sour.
Was this gifted by the good friend?
Yes,
Foamy? Foam to the Dome.
it was. Shout out Foamy.
Foam to the Dome on Instagram. Follow him.
He's got the best memes too.
Oh,
if
yeah,
you
speaking
shoot
of-
him a DM and ask him to send you some questionable memes.
Speaking of following people, I want to show Kevin my new business cards.
Hey.
Show the world how about it. Get a zoom in on them. Get a close up on them.
Wow, this is very American Psycho of you, Jack.
Yeah, they look. That's eggshell.
You want me to do a little
I got the variant where he's holding a little bong.
That's
See that?
awesome, man. Honestly, that is such a
And
cool
then
thing.
there's a variant where he's holding little pendants. That way, for the non-smokers out there, I got this. Isn't that cool?
It's already very recognizable as your thing, and I think it looks great.
Check it out, bro. They were drawn by this guy that Mike works with,
this guy. You can shout him out.
Phil.
There you go, Phil. You got it.
Everyone knows Phil. It's drawn by
got
Phil.
You got what you wanted. Here's what Jack
You got what you wanted.
Man, the
what
bong is
Jack-
smoking a joint.
So funny.
No, that's some high stuff. Oh, we got one with the bong and one without.
Yeah, one with the bong, one without.
Look at
That way,
you.
like,
That's
if I
smart.
want to
That's
sell
smart.
jewelry, I can just bring the cards to jewelry.
That's
people.
hilarious.
Yeah, because I've been making jewelry more lately.
And some people are going to appreciate this one more with the bong. That's for sure.
Exactly. Like that's what I gave to the smoke shop.
Check it out. Look what he's got.
Make sure y'all follow him. Is this Instagram right here?
I love this photo. It was taken at my house. It's almost about time to put the tree up again.
Armstrong Glass. Make sure y'all follow.
99% sure that was not taken at your house.
Many ways to support the show.
I'm
y'all.
100% sure it was taken at my house because all those Christmas ornaments are in a box in my fucking attic.
Oh really? I thought
Yeah.
Dude, we moved here. We moved here last year, and we had no Christmas decorations. So I got 100% random box ornaments. So I thought those were mine.
It's okay, baby boy. I remember this night. It was a beautiful night. Silent night, holy night. All is calm, all is bright. Round yon virgin.
Yeah, we got some
Mike
eggnog.
loves Christmas.
tender
dude.
and mild. That's you.
It definitely looks like eggnog.
Holy infant. Dude, it's crazy how the Christian songs are always going to be in my head. From
What
Christian-
is that one stand-up comedian show? Because like Christianity is just based off of one slut really sticking to her story or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, it's
said
pretty
that?
insane.
Swear to God, God impregnated me.
Yeah.
So many comedians have
swear
had
to
that
God.
bit though. Oh,
Yeah.
sure. You know what I mean? Joseph telling Mary, sure, it was an angel. You know what I mean? So many comedians have like a rendition of that. It's hard. It's hard not to think of that joke though, because it's hilarious.
Really sticking to her story, huh? That's why I woke up like this.
Your bosom is
Oh, this is
blossom.
actually our Lord's baby. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. This is a good thing.
She's fucking smart, dude.
Yeah.
You know
This
how
is actually
easy-
God Himself's child.
Back then, it was so easy to just be like, yeah, it's yours, baby. We're having a baby. You know, there's no...
That's a big thing they talk about is like women always know the child's theirs. Men are always like, because it comes right out of them. But you're like,
That's fucked up.
it is fucked up, right?
Yeah.
It's
That's
like
why you got to stay away from girls who want to have babies.
what do you mean, women?
Girls, women,
They all want babies, man.
transitioned people.
It's a
Oh,
natural
babies.
thing. But what is it that the dolphins or the sharks do? They kill, or no, the women dolphin has sex with every male, so that when it has the baby, every male thinks it's theirs.
Oh wow, I think I've heard something like
Because
that.
if they kill, so the male dolphin,
They learned that the hard way.
a male dolphin will kill a baby dolphin to send the lady dolphin into like heat or whatever, make her horny to want to have sex because she won't want to if she's already got a baby to take care of. She's like, I don't need that shit. But so the male dolphin comes and kills the baby. And he's like, now you gotta have sex, man. You want
Yeah,
a baby,
man.
right? So what she
I
does
think
is
a
she
couple of animals do that.
fucks all the males. So all the males are like, I don't want to kill that baby. I might be my baby.
Smart girl.
And she gets all the dick.
Take notes, ladies.
I mean, honestly, though,
Oh, that one's black. That's not mine.
Yeah, there's so much fucked up stuff like that in the animal kingdom.
and the human kingdom.
Like lions, right? A new male will come in, kill the old male, and then kill all the kids, and then fuck all the females, and create like his own pack.
That sounds fun.
That is just lion. That is just what lions
What a
do.
good. How long does that take?
It just takes for the original male to get old enough, and then most of the time it's one of his young lions. He was like, "Fuck this guy! I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill all the kids. Create my own lineage." That's just what lions want to do.
And then they get on top of a rock and you see that, son?
Yeah.
Everything the light touches.
Yeah, lions are brutal, man. They'll just go in.
God, we talked about Lion King last week too. Man, this is
Lion
horrible.
King is amazing.
Isn't
One of my favorite memes in the history of memes is my uncle killed my dad and now he's trying to kill me. Ah, geez. Have you tried not fucking worrying about it?
Yeah,
And that's what Hakuna Matata means.
Have you tried not?
Have you seen that
worrying
meme?
about it?
No.
It's just old Simba walking through the jungle with Timon and Pumbaa, and he's like, "My uncle killed my dad, and now he's trying to kill me." And they're like, "Oh, gee, have you tried not fucking worrying about it?" That's the
guy.
entire movie summed up.
Yeah.
That's the
There it
entire
is.
movie.
Hey, oh.
Classic.
What a nice meme. Oh, to be meme again.
One time I made a meme. It went viral.
I think this Halloween should be Hallow meme, and everyone should dress up as memes. And I, for one, want to be the meme. It's Steve Buscemi with a skateboard on his shoulder, and he's saying, "Hey, fellow kids." Have you seen that one?
Yep.
He's all old. I want to dress up as that
From
meme
30
for
Rock.
Halloween.
Hey,
Oh, really?
you
I've never
sure
seen the original content.
You got a certain taste in memes. Like you like straightforward memes
I do.
that are just cut and dry.
I
Because
do,
like
man.
nowadays memes are like a fucking like jigsaw puzzle to
Yeah,
figure
deep
out.
cut.
Yeah. Oh, I like the deep cut ones though too. But sometimes I'm not on the internet enough to even get them. Yeah. But I like a deep cut though.
You should see some of the memes that my buddy Alec makes. Do
You got a
wanna
deep
see
cut?
some? He makes bean memes. He's gonna love that I'm shouting this out, but maybe you guys will find these funny. I want to truly see if you think these bean memes are funny.
Bean memes.
Beans, like baked beans.
Garbanzo.
Heinz?
Duncan Hines
Duncan.
is irrelevant.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's Pusha T and Kanye. What is that?
Well, where are the beans?
Where are the
Here we go.
beans?
Here we go. When your homies gather around to give it to you home style. There you go, bro. Your favorite. Oh yeah. It says.
Oh my God, and his legs.
It
It took me
took
a long time to figure out what those legs.
That's a screenshot of a porno, right? Okay.
Let's see what else.
The ones where they take a porno and they have the girl doing stuff, but
This person freaked out over this. Did you hear the story about that?
legs
No.
go all
She
the way
re-
up.
Like
Griffin,
she had to get like therapy and like I don't know something crazy
for a meme.
because this meme went so viral.
I mean,
don't be out there looking like that, bitch.
that's
She was like,
why
"It's
the internet does
Photoshop.
it.
It's Photoshop. It's not me." You know what I mean? Which obviously it's Photoshop.
Legs go all the way up, Griffin.
Is it? I mean, she looks like that.
That'd be great.
There we go. What's this bean?
That one's not good. I'm sorry. I don't like that one. I don't get that one.
All right, what's up? Just scrolling
Mike,
through the homies' Facebook.
These are your
dude.
kinds of memes. Oh, that's just porn.
When the
Mike.
nurse catches you cheeking your meds in rehab.
Oh my goodness.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Holy shit,
Mike.
Mike, get us out of here.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't know that we were in kindergarten
Mike,
over here.
Hollow meme. Don't be that last one, okay? Don't be that last one for Hollow meme.
What was it? I was just looking for bean stuff. Oh, with the gimp guy, what was it? A bloody guy? Is that not allowed on here? Is it?
You can't have a gimp on Twitch, okay?
I think you can. I think people wear masks and stream.
This Meyer lemon shit's dank.
You like
Man,
it?
are we really
It's
gonna-
like an ice cream milkshake lemonade thing.
Maybe we should just keep pushing the envelope.
I haven't gone to Rita's Italian Ice enough this year.
I love their custard. Always will. It's all about the custard at Rita's. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
It should be called
Which-
Rita's custard.
With cherry.
Yep.
I want cherry gelato.
Because that's their
All
original
day.
flavor, right? Isn't that their original flavor?
The
Or
worst
it
thing
not?
is I hate cherry other things. Like a cherry Jolly Rancher is the worst. And you want watermelon. But watermelon Rita's sucks and cherry rules.
And the weird thing about that is, you know what's really, really good? A fucking cherry with a pit in it. Cherries are amazing.
So good.
They're amazing. When they're poppy and crunchy.
Yeah,
and
that noise. Man. And you know what's good too? Those really shitty cherries where they soak them and they turn red. And they put them on ice cream. What are they called? Maraschino?
Yeah, they can be good sometimes.
No. Wait. Remember like in like middle school or whatever when you get that fruit cup and it had one half a cherry in it? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That was the best.
Fruit cups. I wasn't a big fruit cup guy, but I do remember enjoying them from time to time.
I would have my mom would pack me these little fruit cups in my lunch thing, and they were filled with like juice.
Wait, are we talking tin can fruit cup? That's
too.
back in the day.
I
That's
definitely
back
had
in
those.
the day. Do you remember those?
Yeah, I'm
at
picturing like
school?
the plastic cup with the little clear lid, and I would crack that little clear lid just a little bit and suck the juice out of that bitch.
Did they send us to school with tin cans?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, they wouldn't do that nowadays.
Why not?
Just too much like slice ability.
We're
tin
so
can
fucking
top.
soft, dude.
Yep. I remember like tin can macaroni and cheese and stuff like that. I guess it wasn't a tin can. You got to put that in the microwave.
Have you ever had a Chef Boyardee macaroni and cheese from the can? It's something not a lot of people buy. Have you had this?
Not for a long time. That was
Tastes
a childhood
crazy.
thing. Yeah.
Do you like macaroni and cheese? Do you make macaroni and cheese here at home ever?
I made it today.
What kind?
Crazy. I mean, I just put like chicken and bacon in it and like maybe like some vegetables sometimes.
That's not macaroni and cheese.
I guess you're right. It's macaroni and cheese and like chicken and like bacon.
This is like the classic grilled cheese debate. A grilled cheese is cheese, some sort of spread, and bread. Nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
You put meat or bacon or anything, you're not having a bacon grilled cheese. You're having a melt. It's a different type of sandwich at that point.
Yeah, well, I do that all the time. Make a nice little melt.
What do you put on there?
And whatever I got, you know. It always changes.
He makes
My
boner
favorite
sandwiches.
is to make a spicy chicken version, where I take I put a tiny bit of Old Bay on the chicken just for fun, and then hot sauce, melt some cheese on it.
Yeah, love marinating in hot sauce sometimes. I'll just leave some chicken in some hot sauce overnight and then cook with it.
Favorite hot sauce, Kev? What is it?
Sometimes I do Frank's. It really
That's
is good.
the original one used for buffalo wings in Buffalo, New York.
Frank's, really?
Frank's Red Hot and butter.
Oh, my God.
That's how you make the buffalo sauce.
What's the old lady say? That shit's good. Frank's Red Hot. She says something like that shit's good.
I didn't realize that was Frank's, really? That's the original buffalo wing?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Frank's Red Hot and butter.
Because I would have figured that it would have been something more vinegary, and Frank's is like a new age, like more flavorful hot sauce.
What? No.
But Frank's is very vinegary.
Yeah, Frank's is not that great.
No, it's not that great. I put that shit on everything.
Okay.
That's what she says, yes.
But the best hot sauces, I like the Mexican ones, like Valentina.
Oh, yeah. The
Valentina and Cholula.
Green Cholula and...
The green.
I like the green ones. Ones.
Whoa, yeah, that's a totally different vibe. I like them too. Like Herdez.
They're
Herdez has
chocolatey.
really good ones. No, dude, I went to this taco place in Austin all the time that had this one dark, like they had the green sauce and the red sauce, and then there was this other dark one over there. It tasted like chocolatey, and it was so spicy. I swear to God, it was there for a joke.
Oh, my God.
There's no way someone ate it and enjoyed it.
Ooh.
It was so spicy. What are you looking up, Mike? What did you look up? Chocolatey?
Maybe it's this fire roasted salsa.
It was so fucking crazy.
But if we're talking about sauces, we got to talk about Shaw's. Have we talked about Shaw's yet in Salisbury?
Yeah,
Bro.
Man, it's so good. Have you guys been
I
there?
haven't been. I thought you said the honeymoon was over.
But no, I still love it. But the honeymoon was me literally going there 11 days in a row. You know what I mean? But I still go there like once a month.
I gotta ask you,
Yeah.
as a super fan, I thought it was called Shays.
It's called Shaw's.
Okay.
I don't know. Is it called Shays? I call
I
it
don't know.
Shaw's.
You eat there all the time.
SHAH. But I've never said it out loud in there, and no one's ever corrected me or said it.
Shaz. Everyone I've ever heard says it's.
Man,
well, you know
I-
what? People
I go
call
in
it,
there-
they're gonna call it.
SHAH?
SHAH. Apostrophe S.
Oh.
And I go in
What
there
else
and
would
I
it be
get.
besides Shaw's.
Are they still open?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Let's call them.
They close at, I think, 9 or
All right.
something pretty good.
I'm gonna ask them how they pronounce their name, right?
Really good
Do it,
lamb,
yeah.
really good chicken. Get a lamb or a chicken
I'm
platter.
not ordering food.
Get the red sauce.
Mike said I'm not ordering.
And don't just get the white sauce. Get the red and the green sauce.
Mike, this is good content. Smart call.
All right, I'm gonna call.
You know how to speakerphone, then hold your phone up to the microphone and
Wait.
we'll be quiet.
You can
Closes at
connect.
10.
Do you want to connect to Bluetooth, Mike? Do you want to connect to Bluetooth?
I don't know
We don't need
how.
to. We don't need to.
Yeah,
We
we
I don't
need
know
to.
how.
But it'll be crystal clear in there.
It's just going to be.
And she'll hear you through your microphone, too.
Shaw's. I got one for Shaw's.
Okay. Hey, I just had a question, and you answered it for me pretty much when you answered the phone. I was wondering how you guys pronounced the name of your restaurant, if it was either Shays or Shaw's.
Shaw's Halal Food.
Shaw's Halal Food. Hey, thank you, brother.
Yep.
Your food's great. We appreciate you, man.
Best food in town.
Take care, man.
Thank you.
Cool.
Awesome.
Shaw's.
We got it right from the
Easy
horse's
peasy.
mouth, as
That
they
was
said.
fun. That was fun.
Easy peasy. You get to
Great
the bottom
content.
of it. You know, if you got to know something, you got to find out something.
And and that was interesting how he answered the phone with the name of the place. Like, everyone's been fucking asking.
I said, well,
You're like, okay. All righty.
You could have hung up. You could have hung up and been like, we got the answer.
I feel like I should give the man the damn courtesy of not fucking with him at the end of the night.
No. That was great.
Now I'm on a high. We got to do a prank phone call.
God,
no.
who's doing
Come on,
that?
guys.
I would not.
We got to do it.
We've always loved that kind of stuff
Man,
back when we were
back when I produced Henny After Dark, my favorite moment was we
did that a
got
lot.
one of the hosts to do a prank phone call to the new gym in town and tried to have a membership, and I was literally crying laughing over here, man. It was so fucking funny.
I'm not as good.
It was so fucking funny, man. He really
Stop
had a good
promoting
one.
your old podcast over here.
That episode's probably out there.
You're out with the old in with the new here, Kev.
But it was amazing.
That is funny.
At one point, he was like, he had this whole thing going where he was like yelling at his kids and the wife, and then like, you know, I really hate my wife, and I'm actually depressed, and like he just kept spiraling and spiraling.
What?
It was amazing, man.
Have you ever tried to cancel a gym membership?
Yeah, and it's very, very tough. And I had to do it at the very same gym that we were talking about, Pure Fitness, and it was hell.
I had to go into Planet Fitness and cancel mine one time, and I just had to, I told them, I was like, I am moving to Montana. There is no Planet Fitness there. I'm not keeping my thing. They're like, well, maybe if you travel. Listen to me.
Yeah.
Listen to me. Cancel my membership. I'm here in the building. I couldn't do it over the phone. Can't do it online. I'm here. Cancel my shit.
And that's the thing. They literally tell you cannot do it over the phone.
It's
impossible,
There's a great
they say.
Reddit post one time of a lady being like, I successfully canceled my LA Fitness membership over the phone. It took 27 phone calls, 2.5
Wow.
hours,
Oh
and
my
all this
God.
shit. It's fucking crazy. But
Man.
she catalogs the whole thing of like phone call 1, phone call 2, and it's like her successfully canceling her membership over the phone.
Man, you know it's just as hard, and I don't even know why I did this. I did a membership to Massage Envy, boys.
Oh my God, I need that.
I was like, I'm
That
getting a
sounds
massage.
Awesome.
Exactly, right? I'm like, I'm going to get a massage every single month. I'm so fucking tight. You know what I mean?
I've never had a massage.
And then, like, of course, like the first 2 months go great. And then for some reason, I think this is by design, they're like, we're booked up this entire month. They act like they're so booked up for some reason.
A
It's
whole
like, how is
month?
this possible? Yeah.
You don't
Sometimes-
have half an hour.
They have so many-
Exactly. It's like sometimes even 2 months in advance. And it's like, and then they're just charging you. You're not even going. And then I think that they're just doing like the new customers or something like that. And it's really, really hard to cancel too.
Don't get blood's boiling over here. I would be burning that mother down, dude.
Exactly, man. It's like, but yeah, I thought that would be a good idea, right?
You got to go in there with cash and be like, who's got walk-in time?
There'd be an unfortunate fire over there.
And then like all the like both masseuses who actually ended up giving me like massages were like, yeah, I'm quitting. This fucking sucks.
They were saying that to you while they were massaging you?
Nah, they didn't say it fucking sucks, but they both were like, yeah, I'm actually quitting, so you won't be able to book with me again. It's like, why are they both quitting?
You're getting a massage, they were saying that?
No, when I was trying to book with them again, because like, you're actually really good. You know what I mean? How did I
No.
book
Where
you
is
again?
this place?
Nope, I'm quitting.
It was next to the Cold Stone in town on Route 13.
I got massage there once. Gift card.
Yep.
An old mattress store or something?
I wish there was a place that actually
On the
did that
corner.
shit, because I would do that, man. I would like to.
You go you become a masseuse, give massages to people?
No, I would. Hell no. That would be the worst job ever. What do you think?
rubbings?
Oh my God, I
It'd be
could
the worst.
never do that.
Because it's hard work.
I would
man.
get so horny.
You
Yeah, I'd be always trying to fuck the client. That'd
Yeah.
be bad.
Yeah. You'd be like, is this going somewhere?
Yeah.
You like it?
You're feeling on this, right? I mean, in the pornos,
It's like it'd be like a strip club. I'm like, she likes me, man.
And honestly,
It's different. I'm different.
that reminds me of the fucking the first one I ever saw of the Catch a Predator guys on YouTube. They caught this guy at a massage parlor, and
Oh,
you're
man.
like, this motherfucker is rubbing on people.
Oh, he was a masseuse? Ew.
He goes to them. It was actually Dads Against Predators, I think, because they were really abrasive with him. And they go to the massage parlor like, "Hey, is Rick
That's
here?
what Predators is evil.
Is Rick here?
Not really.
Oh, because he was trying to talk to a little girl, and they show him all the
Oh,
like,
wow.
because like they fake a conversation.
that was my bad.
Dude, this guy, they make him call his wife and stuff. It's just so good. It's just so good.
Have you had a massage, Mike, like recently? Like a nice full body sports massage or anything like that?
Last massage I got was in New Orleans, and that's going to be a year ago because the trip's coming up in a month. And I'm going to get another one
They're amazing, man. Everyone needs them, man.
when I have a whole time to do that shit.
I feel like all
Once a
adult
year, I
people
guess.
need one like once a month.
I've never had one.
Oh my God. You need to get one ASAP, man.
I've been to the chiropractor where they abuse you and then charge you money and then pretend like they're actually doing something.
Yeah, what do you think about chiropractors?
Quacks.
I mean, they're not real doctors, right? You've heard this. You're a big podcast guy, Jack. You've heard the stories of chiropractors, right?
Yeah, the guy who invented it is like a magnetic healer.
Yeah. And then he killed his dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I got an idea.
They're literally physical therapists without a degree in physical therapy. What were you saying? You have an idea, Mike?
Yeah, I mean, maybe it's too late in the night. Maybe we can schedule it for next week.
Why would it be too late?
Let's get a massage therapist to come bring her his or hers table.
I want a his.
Find a company.
I want Hans.
And we'll call.
All right. Local massage to your
Dude,
what?
we're going to get someone to come here, and it's going to be a girl. She's going to be scantily clad, and she can be like, oh, you guys really wanted a massage? We thought you guys wanted to fuck.
Oh, damn. We should definitely set this up, Mike. Jack's got optimism, it seems like, about that.
No. I wanted to do we can't fuck them on the podcast.
Hey.
X&W Health Center on-demand massage. They're not going to come.
And they're not open right now. They're not going to answer the phone. We can't do a little phone segment again.
We need a late night. Actually, look, they look like they might come late night. They're in some kind of old doctor's building. They got a nice place.
Let's see if we can get 3 masseuses to come over and give us massages as we talk. Maybe a little neck and shoulder.
Find that map online about all the fake massage parlors that are actually hand job studios. Have you seen that?
I'm not Googling that.
Yeah, let's find that for just a goof, guys. Let's
I'll tell you where to go locally.
Those are pretty.
Allegedly.
Go on.
This is not 100% true or anything. I just think that this one is. And I'm sorry if it is and you get busted or something, but I think when I pass by it,
is that on 13?
it just kind of looks like it might be.
This is crazy defaming this place right now. Where is it?
I mean, look at
Right
just the
here.
building. Look at the
Zin,
building,
baby,
Jack.
right there, man.
Oh, wait. I've seen this place. This is kind of out of town a little bit, right?
It's in
It's in
Laurel or
Laurel.
something, right?
Yeah.
Like when you keep going up Delmar Way.
So you got a hand job there?
No, I have not. But if you drop a 50 on the ground, you never know what might happen.
I'll check it out. Give you all a review.
This
It's because I used to work here, and I'd always have questionable thoughts about it. I used to work at this place right here.
Oh, okay. I used to work
Kitty's
in
flowers.
Texas, and this guy said he went to a massage parlor for massage, and they were basically like, which girl do you want? How
I don't care.
What package do you want? And he's like, I just wanted a massage. And they're like, oh, well,
Get the
you
hell
might
out.
want to go somewhere else. And he was like, okay.
Wow.
I would have been
And he
like,
showed me the place, and then we found it on some website where there was a map, and it looked like fucking Uber Eats, and it was like, you can get a hand job here, you can get a hand job over here. He was showing me this website where he found because when he went home, he Googled it and the place, and it was on like this website for hand job maps or whatever.
Hey, how about that football guy, Deshaun Watson? He's been busted with like a bunch of masseuses. Have you heard about this?
No.
There's a very, very popular quarterback.
Is
who-
what we're talking about, though? Like, he goes and gets hand jobs from masseuses?
he like sexually harasses masseuses. So it's not what we're talking about.
So he goes places that's
he
not
thinks
like
he can
this.
get.
He's like a big, powerful football player.
That's
And-
scary.
And he has like 17 masseuses like saying that he sexually harassed them.
17?
Something like that.
He probably was
Yeah.
grabbing on him and stuff.
And they're like,
you get
yeah.
really horny when you're getting massaged.
It's
No boners, no
it's
farts,
hard
right?
not to think like
We confess stuff on here, don't we?
Yeah, go ahead. You
All
got
right.
a hand job at the Zinzin spot.
I went to dude. Look. Everyone, I would say that on here if I did. I promise.
That'd be awesome.
I've
if you did
never
say
had
that.
a rub off or a tug off, but one time in my life I had a wild hair and I went to the mall by Boscov's, the back in the corner. I was like, this is sketchy enough. They'll jerk me off here. Seriously, I thought I could. I heard that if you dropped a 50 on the ground, it might work, but I did not drop a 50 on the ground. I just
looking. He went looking for trouble.
I went looking for trouble.
looking
There was
for
one
tug.
dude working. He signed me up and paid the
One
money.
dude, perfect for you.
And I was like, are they gonna give me some like hot
Yeah, that's
decently like
tough. When
young?
they give you a dude, I can't do a dude masseuse. I can't do it.
Oh, I would like a dude.
It wasn't the dude that massaged me.
I've done it before, but I hated it.
They linked me up with like a middle-aged lady. And I was like, I don't give a fuck. I'll take what I can get.
There you go.
I think they started me on my back, on my stomach, and I like tried to like caress her leg just ever so gently.
No way, man.
I shit
no
you not.
Way.
Yeah.
No way. That's,
Yeah, dude.
that's hilarious, Mike. No judgment. I'm just laughing.
No,
I'm just
yeah.
laughing.
This is what
Yeah.
happens when I tell a story that I've never told, you know? This
Dude.
has always been,
And then what'd she say?
it wasn't a say. She just gently grabbed my hand away.
That's amazing.
And then
that's amazing. That could
I
have
let
gone
it go,
south.
and then
That
she
could
flipped
have
me
gone south.
over around, and then I had a boner, so she knew about it, so I just let it go again. And then I thought, I wasn't like forward at all. or like any sort of like.
I'd be too nervous to get a boner in there.
I couldn't help the boner.
Hey,
She sees this all the time.
It's tough.
They told me
You got to think about other things sometimes.
the only reason I let it go, like I followed the vibe. She told me to get completely undressed. I said naked. She said naked. Then she walked away, and then I got naked. She said, you get naked and you get under. There's like a little sheet. She's like, you get naked and you get under there. And I was like, okay, cool. Hell yeah, I'm naked. So then, by the time 20 minutes has gone by, I tried to grab her. I tried to like touch her leg, and then she just moved my hand without saying anything. And then she flipped me around on my back, and then my boner was out. And then not out.
I mean, but
showing the
tent.
blanket, giving the blanket
was
some
pitched.
tent.
Okay, a little bit of tent.
And then
small tent.
She did kind of like lower leg stuff, but
how many
nothing
person
close.
was this tent? How many people could fit in this
2.
tent, Mike?
Did you think
so? Like a 2-person tent.
When
Like
she
a
flipped
2-person
over,
tent.
did you think maybe it still could be happening?
Yeah. So then she was on like this side of my body. She was on like this side of my body, rubbing on the top of my leg, my thigh, and then I just figured my arms were right here, so I just lifted my one arm up and tried to touch her again, and she said no, and grabbed my arm and said no.
She said no.
Man. She said
She was actually pretty cool then.
no. She was
pretty cool.
That must happen.
That's chill. That's chill as fuck.
And
Chill
then
as
I was
fuck.
like, I apologize.
You
Amazing.
apologized?
Yeah.
Oh.
I said, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And then I was like, this is never going to work. So then I said, I'm sorry.
That escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast. It jumped up a notch. It did, didn't it?
It's still going. That's why we do this.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit.
So I proceeded with a massage. It was good. I nodded at the guy on
Why
the way
didn't
out.
you go to the Zen Spa, you fucking
Hey, but I'm
idiot?
telling you, when you're getting that
didn't know about it
massage,
yet.
Jag, and they're on your like sometimes groin muscles, hip muscles, and stuff like that, it's just like
Should've
it's
jerked it.
crazy.
Dude, I'll be with a girl.
crazy.
I'll be at a party or like in college or something and be with a girl and take her to the car or whatever, and I can't get a boner.
I
Scared.
mean, that's different.
Scared.
Yikes.
Horrified. You didn't what? You never been that nervous? Like, shit.
nervous.
It's all about pressure and it's
You're
all
like,
about
oh, God.
expectation. It's all about expectation. You're expected not to get one, so you're gonna fucking get one.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I don't need a boner right now, so I'm gonna get one.
It's like school all over again. It's like, oh, I'm about to stand up for my presentation. How about a raging hard on?
Oh,
You know?
yeah. Can you come to the board, please?
Yeah.
Erectile dysfunction, symptoms and causes.
Yeah, look at my dude. I told you I was getting ads for Hims or whatever. Maybe they know that I get nervous. And I
Is
can't get
Hims? Is that
boners.
the erectile dysfunction one?
I swear to God, it's on like the sidebars of my shit.
How about the old Blue Chew?
It's like that. I don't have
Anybody
that.
ever tried Blue Chew here?
No, I never tried.
Never
anything
tried
like
it,
that.
never tried it.
I had an old buddy who swore by the gas station pills. He's like, take a quarter of it, mix it with water, shake it up.
So what gas stations have the gas station pills?
One
'Cause I
by the
like
shop.
Rural
Every
Farm.
single one in Texas.
In town,
Get the ones with the rhino on it. It says no headache.
you can even get them at Exxon, dude.
Because Rhino
Have you
Horn.
tried these?
I don't want to get too far into this, but
Oh, this is where we confess stuff, and I
Oh
can't tell you
yeah,
I took a boner
you're in
pill.
too deep. So tell us
no,
about.
I don't
the,
take boner
the
pills,
gas
but I've
station
tried
pills.
boner pills.
I've not tried boner.
There's a
pills.
golden
Never
root.
tried one.
There's a golden root pill, and I used to work with a dude. Shout out Jason. Used to work with Jason. I'd take him home. He'd get a golden root.
Oh,
And
jeez.
one
What the
night-
fuck would you guys do after that?
No,
I'm
I'd
getting
take
a
him
golden
home.
root,
He didn't
bro.
have a
You
car.
want one? You want a golden root?
You take him home?
It was when I was a front desk guy. I had to do everything.
To your home?
No, to his home.
Okay.
To his woman. And then so one night after a while, he finally was like, "Yo, Mike, try one of these." So I was like,
You take
"What
the whole
is it?"
thing?
No. I opened that little gelatin capsule up and I sprinkled it in my beer, a little bit of it.
That's exactly what my
And I got hornier than fuck, my friends. And it didn't
Why would
make
he
me
tell you to try one? Is that a little weird?
He's like,
Is
it
that
makes you
weird? Is that
fuck
not
like
weird?
he says, and I quote, he says, it'll make your dick like a baby's arm.
The dude I knew that took him is like, I always do it like the first time with a new girl, so that way she definitely call me back.
And what's that called? Golden root?
He said
He's
it
like,
worked 100% of the time.
It's like,
though.
yeah, let me hang on, golden root.
100% of
pull
the
that
time,
up.
these girls were
Pull that
calling him
up.
back.
You
because of
can-
this stuff.
I bet. Golden root. It's like
Is it a little bit awkward putting that on the old checkout counter?
Because they wouldn't be like
Little
me,
golden room.
where they wouldn't call me back because my dick wouldn't get hard because I was terrified. I still made it happen, so I'm all right.
Hey. There's always golden root, blue chew, Viagra. There's
is
plenty of options. You know, there's plenty of options.
You got carry that shit around, I guess. Like
The
in
FDA
college,
is
I'm
advising
scared.
consumers, not to purchase or use the golden route, a product promoted. This is the,
Holy
this
shit.
is
There it
the, this is the thing. This product was identified by the FDA during an examination of internal mail shipments. A FDA laboratory analysis confirmed it contained sildenafil. Sildenafil is an active ingredient in the FDA-approved prescription drug Viagra.
Yeah.
Cool. It has the right stuff. Why don't we not want to use it again? Because it's cheaper?
Not regulated, probably.
Yeah,
And that's not to be sold over the counter.
it is to be sold at the gas
It's ba-
station
I
by
think it can-
explosive. Or was.
I think it can be bad for your heart if you take that and you not assessed by a cardiologist prior to ingesting.
As long as it's natural ingredients, go for it.
I'm going to zoom in on this and I'm going to have Jack read it out loud.
What?
The bottom part there.
Makes it big, thick, long-lasting, increasing sperms. Sorry, I stole it from
I
you.
can't
there.
read that far away.
We always used to laugh at what it said. Take effect in 10 minutes. Makes it big, thick, long lasting, increasing sperms.
Wow.
Wait, so you shoot thicker ropes? Weren't we talking about this?
Vivid actors appointed.
Oh yeah, we
by-
were talking about something like that.
Yeah, there was a guy on Reddit that gave you the recipe for how to shoot the perfect load.
That was last week.
Or it was a few weeks ago, but that was.
It was either last or
always,
2.
We were talking about pineapple and everything.
I just love how when people get that in depth about stuff, and it's like, okay, take this for this reason. Like that's this guy's afternoon or whatever. Just, like, what are you doing? That is awesome, dude.
Yeah, how
Shout
do you
out to
figure that
guy.
out? And how do you figure that out? And how do you know?
And how does he know he's got it right?
Yeah, and how do you know it? It's like this produces this.
And that's only his body anatomy. Autonomy.
Nuclear.
Nuclear.
Who's got a fresh topic? Who's got
Get
a
rid
fresh
of
topic?
fucking Simba or whatever, dude.
Simba. You don't like him?
No, it's not
Hey,
cool,
I
man.
got a recommendation. Anybody want a recommendation?
Oh yeah. Go.
All right. So I tell you, I'm a big movie guy, right? So here's my recommendation for the week. Anybody into the Vacation series of movies?
Yeah, yeah.
Nice. I think they're very amazing.
Moose
I've
Out
always
Front,
been
I
a
told you.
fan. And guess what? Might blow your mind. I think the best vacation movie in the series is their new one. Have you seen it?
No.
They have a new one starring Ed Helms and Christina Applegate, where Ed Helms is supposed to be Rusty, all grown up. And it is hysterical, man.
You're kidding.
I was laughing my fucking ass
I
off.
gotta watch that with my dad.
Hey, it's not new.
I think it's literally the most funny one in all of them.
it ain't new.
How new?
2015.
That's new enough. I didn't know it existed. I'll put it
Me
to you
neither.
that way.
Me neither. It just is called Vacation.
And there's so many fun cameos in this movie. All right.
Why does it say Ed
All right.
Helms and Christina Applegate Vacation, and then underneath Chris Hemsworth when he's not on the cover?
He is in the movie and he is hysterical.
They had to put him on to sell it. I don't know if it's good.
It's funny, man. It's fun.
They had to put his
Is this
name.
another Hubie Halloween?
They had to put his name.
Honestly, it's a little bit Hubie Halloweenish, yeah.
on the, Chevy Chase is in it. Chevy Chase is in
But
it.
it's not quite as goofy. But it is very goofy, but not quite as goofy as Hubie Halloween. That's
Didn't
very
we just
goofy.
discuss that you can't say goofy?
Oh my goodness, my bad, guys. I can't keep it together. Twitch, forgive me.
We're
talking about
Mickey Mouse, so
But yeah,
Right.
check it out, guys. The new vacation movie is not to be slept on.
I
The
put
new
up a thing
ish.
here. I put that was the record-breaking penis was broken, and it's 18.9 inches. Did you
Someone
hear
broke
this?
his penis?
No, no.
Oh, my bad.
let's pull up a picture of that.
But I put like, is he mad that it's not 19 inches long? You think he's so pissed that it's 18.9?
I
He's
think
cursed.
he feels very adequate.
No, that man's cursed.
I would be pissed. I'd be like, I wish I had a 19-inch dick.
That's
no one
a
else has it.
deformation.
No one else has
In
it.
the same thing, I put the same people that hate African Americans love Elon Musk.
Ah,
Yikes.
he is an African American.
Yeah.
That's wild.
I don't know. I write down notes sometimes, but I think it's
You think they love Musk? You think like
Question.
your idea of like a Southern racist like loves Musk?
yeah. It's like, yeah, he's going to Mars.
That's how the white man makes a spaceship.
Yeah.
Does Elon Musk want to be called African American, or does he just want to be called black?
He's African American.
He's from South Africa.
He's made these kind of jokes
he is
before, too.
African American.
But you can't really say that anymore. But it only applies to like people like Elon Musk. Is what I'm asking.
Well, people are so dumb. They call people from like fucking Haiti African American and stuff.
and that's where you're fucking up.
yeah.
I mean, there's Jamaicans. There's all kinds of
yeah.
them, guys.
Yeah. So that's weird.
So
to think
Elon
about.
Musk is African American.
It's way more safe just to call him black.
Elon Musk?
That's what I was.
Elon
getting at.
Musk?
Oh, we were talking about black people. Sorry about that.
You're calling Elon Musk black.
No, it is easier just
It's a little
to.
safer.
You're
Black
from
American.
Africa, you're black, right?
Yeah.
It's just to make it easier, right? Am I wrong? I'm just joshing. Just joshing, Squid.
But Jack, you don't seem like you're a fan of the old Musk, huh? Not
I
a big
don't think
fan of
he's
the
done
Musk guy,
anything.
huh?
Not
just
done anything.
Makes a hell of an electric car.
They're
Huh?
fun. No,
Semi-affordable.
I guess.
He's musky, bro.
And he's kind of funny.
That
He bought Twitter. He bought
the
Twitter.
main thing that Tesla's doing is pushing the technology of people that actually make cars forward.
Mm-hmm.
So all the new cars from companies that actually make cars are going to be doper.
Well, hey, that means he's making a hell of a car, right? If he's pushing the, making everybody else strive for.
It doesn't work right.
Yeah.
It keeps falling apart.
What were you talking about earlier? That Elon Musk was doing something with the internet.
Yeah. Look it up. He gave Ukraine free internet, and then
Where's he getting this internet?
I'll
Who's
tell
he
you.
know? He's got a
he
guy.
has satellites up there.
He's got a guy.
He's got satellites up there
He's got
that can
it.
supply internet to an entire country.
Elon
apparently.
Musk has an internet guy. Is what you're telling me?
I mean, he is the internet.
What
guy.
were you saying though? Because I found the real info on it.
Okay, he cut the internet, or at least threatened to cut the internet, because one of their guys said, "With all due respect, fuck you," and he was like, "I'm giving you free internet." You know what I mean? Why would you say that to me?
To hell with it. Quote, Elon Musk tweets SpaceX will keep funding Ukraine government for free.
Come on, Elon Musk, grow a pair
Amid
of nuts.
Starlink controversy.
Cut that internet, Musk.
No, don't do that.
No, they need
we
it.
need to de-escalate.
They
over
bit
that.
the hand that fed them. You must show them your wrath.
In a world where a billionaire can just like toy with the access of how
Yeah, that's
the
not
likelihood of whether we're going to get nuked or not is not fun. So just give them the internet. Maybe we won't die.
I feel like Ukraine is the one escalating things. You know what I mean? Just
I want
give
to
it to
see
'em.
some fucking tunnels under LA, with cars moving through them at light speed. I want to see a chip in my brain where I can read your thoughts.
Yeah, Neuralink is.
Let me see this shit you're talking
far-fetched.
about.
Neuralink is very far fetched, huh?
Sorry.
That's very far fetched.
Yeah, I'm tangled up on Mike's headphone cord. But sorry about that.
And like, who's gonna put that in their head? Honestly,
I'll do it.
The nubbin, as they call it in Black Mirror, that little nubbin.
Yeah, that's a recurring thing in Black Mirror.
It's got everything in it. It's crazy.
The never mind.
San Junipero, when you're dying in a nursing home, they'll put the nubbin on you and you'll just nicely enjoy a vacation forever and not die.
And that's where they
And then you die in real life, but you're
what's
you're
the
still alive.
episode with the Todd?
The Christmas episode where, the Space Odyssey, Star Trek.
That episode. They have the same nubbin, and the entire history of you, same nubbin.
USS Callister. Highly recommend you watch that episode of Black
Just
Mirror.
watch
oh my
Black
god,
Mirror,
that's a
people.
fucking wild one. They're all so crazy.
The end is so beautiful. Of
The
that
acting
episode.
in that is insane. Who's the guy from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia that's in that? And from Westworld,
Go on, Howardson.
Yeah. Oh, fucking, what's his name?
the guy who's the McPoyle and
McBoyle.
Oh, okay.
he's
yeah, that
so
guy.
amazing. in
the
that
better
episode.
looking McDoyle brother with
Yeah, he's and it's crazy how his range of acting is awesome.
yeah.
Have you seen Westworld? And now he's like the main character in that.
Yeah.
I've seen a couple episodes.
That show's not that great, but
It's way too much.
It's too much for me. Yeah.
Way too
not
much,
that great.
dude. That show's way too much.
sorry about that.
Did something just power down?
Yeah, I
Okay,
turned off the speaker. That I
I'm
charged on my
getting
phone.
I love that sound.
slow.
Yeah.
They chose a good sound for this. Yeah.
JBL. Yeah,
They chose a good.
you have a JBL, right?
I do. Chicka-choom.
Yeah, I have this big ass one.
I always hated that there's JL audio and JBL audio.
I don't know JL.
People will be like, if you want good car audio, get JL audio.
JBL. I don't know.
Yeah, they're both a thing.
This JBL Charge 4 is the shit. This was
think
gifted to me by.
I have one of those. It's just black. Yep.
Samantha's
Peep
cousin
this.
gave this to me for free.
That thing is tried and true.
I have a small version of it too.
It is so loud, and you can charge your phone with it, and the charge on it, dude.
And
last-
it's waterproof, right?
Let's do a
Yeah.
loudness test.
You had that at James's house on the 4th of July, right?
Yeah,
Nice.
Floating
that was
around.
a great day. That was one of the best days of the summer, man.
Yeah, I
that was a
got-
great party.
that's the last time I did anything.
Yeah, honestly.
I don't do shit.
We ran into James at the beer festival, and he said we need to have a dog day at his house.
That'd be fun.
Sounds good, right, guys?
Bentley should come.
Hell,
Bentley
yeah.
needs that.
He's a dog.
Charlie, Bentley, and
Dahlia Astro.
Dahlia, Astro, Ryder, Bowie. That's gonna
Dog
be
day.
epic, man.
There's more dogs too. But check it out. Check out the
Wait till
difference.
There's a light snow.
Oh my god, that'd
What'd
be
you say?
beautiful.
All the
The,
dogs. run
the
around in
ground is
snow.
hard. The ground is hard. Their paws don't get muddy if it's dry and hard. Look at this difference, though. You got these guys and you got these guys.
Okay, JBL. JL car audio.
They got all kinds.
Okay.
Oh, that is
marine
nice.
audio. Damn, they're going.
My
out
dad
there.
has a boat that has some pretty nice audio on it. I was pretty impressed how the way they can make it sound out there. It just coming from that like center podium. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
like a center, what do you call that? It's a type of boat where it just has a center thing where you put the steering wheel in the center of it, and it's got,
I can picture it, but yeah,
it's got
no
two
idea.
speakers in the back and two speakers in the front, and maybe one more somewhere else. And it just sounds good when you're out there.
That's
you're
awesome.
bumping some yacht rock.
That's awesome.
You're playing. I'm gonna miss her
Such a good song.
when I get home.
Dude, stuff
I
like
love
this.
yacht rock, man.
There's a package for my car that sells you an underseat sub. And now that I've driven Now that I've driven my car for long enough, I honestly think that would bump up the sound and make it a little more fuller.
Your seat?
It looks like this that you're looking at. Yeah.
That is an very like 90s thing, right?
Yeah, but Subaru still makes one.
Under the seat sub.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Cuts down on space. It's
My
still,
Element has
you
a sub.
feel it more, you as a driver. Feel it more.
Mine has an element right front. Sub has right in front.
Yeah,
center.
that's
The
good
best.
for a stock thing. I will never forget my goddamn Corolla. My buddy Aaron put in a new heads deck, amp, 10-inch woofer,
Because that Corolla doesn't have good stock speakers. I mean, they're all right. They're all right.
and all new door speakers, and it sounded so good, dude.
My element sounds like shit.
I really
It's
miss
just
having.
it's so old. 2006. Those speakers are fucked.
They've been fucking through it all, rained on, shit on, fucking come on.
Texas heat. The
They've
best
been-
thing about having my car up here now is it's only been through one winter. It's a car from 2006, but only one winter of salty roads.
There you go.
So you get on there, you look like it looks pristine.
Nice. That salt really does it. The humidity and the salt we don't think about, but it's
It
there.
tears your car up, dude. I'm in the parking lot of Food Line or whatever, and I see like those little rust spots on the side.
And
of
even
the
just
car.
driving to Ocean City, that kind of salt is very corrosive too.
Yep.
Yep.
I'll tell you what, my buddy Vern, shout out Vern, he said that the new Fords, they're not Super Duties. They should call them Illuma Duties.
Why?
Is that better or worse? I have no idea what.
Because
the
they're
fuck
just made
that
of shitty
means.
aluminum, he said.
Oh, okay.
Aluminum doesn't rust.
Well, we're not talking about rust. We're talking about all the body parts.
Makes
I was,
them out
talking
of
about, I was talking about
titanium.
rust.
Oh, you were talking about rust, weren't you?
We're not talking about rust.
We're not talking about rust at all here. Who said you could talk about rust? I hate rust. I got tetanus. Almost got
You
tetanus at
didn't
least.
get tetanus.
I don't know. My jaw's been feeling really weird.
I'm getting another fruit beer.
Did you know that
It's a party now.
If you want to talk about something crazy, they're saying that the vaccine people just said in a statement that they never.
All the vaccine people, huh?
Well, Pfizer says
okay, cool.
that their shit wasn't ever going to really help anything,
Was
right?
never tested on
No, it was something-
transmissibility. They never
Yes,
actually
yes,
tested
yes.
the transmissibility.
Never. Let me just Google Pfizer never actually and see what happens.
And they said they did too. So that's fun.
I mean, did it or did it not reduce the transmission of early variants? Did it or did it not? Who knows? It says this
They
says
never
it did.
tested, so
They never tested.
they never tested.
Which one did you get, Kev?
Man, you know what? I never got one. I regret it so much. Why didn't I get the vaccine?
I bet you're feeling healthier than a young dog right now.
I just never got it, and I'm so upset.
God, man, I wish
Everyone told me to.
I'm not gonna lie.
My parents didn't invite me to Thanksgiving. You know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah, I was uninvited to Thanksgiving.
Really?
It was by my cousin.
Is
so.
there resentment there?
No. But I'm just saying.
Oh, it was your
a cra-
cousin, not
It was
your
a crazy
mom.
year, though. It was a crazy year, though.
He didn't get. He got de-invited to Thanksgiving because he didn't get vaccinated.
I had to get vaccinated to go see Tiesto, so I was like, all right, fine.
I had to get vaccinated to travel to New Orleans, and I was like,
Yeah,
"It's
my-
already been 2 years of COVID, and I've been okay. Why do I have to get it now?"
And my grandparents were, honest to God, terrified for me. They were terrified for me. They're like, Kevin, you have to get this vaccine. You're going to kill us or you.
Everyone in my life was the same. My work was really like, shout out to my work boys. They weren't pressuring me, but at the end of the day, they were there like, if you want to go to New Orleans, you kind of have to have it. You got to show that car to the airport for whatever fucking reason.
You had to then?
Yeah, that's when.
Kill that Meyer lemon.
I waited so long to get it. I was like, I'm not sick yet.
Yeah.
Mike probably had COVID like 4 times.
Sitting at home for 2 months, probably.
Yeah, who knows? Who knows? Never got it tested or anything.
I got COVID when I went to Florida. Surprise, surprise. I was in
Yeah.
Orlando.
Florida man, COVID.
I felt like shit.
Oh, hell yeah. What do we got here? We got a new out of order.
It's a peach sorbet, and it's really, really good.
Oh, man, that's good. Dog beer.
Lactose sour condition on peaches and French vanilla ice cream.
Wow. That seems like my kind of beer. Let's taste it.
Oh, it's good. Oh, it's held up. Still sweet, still good.
Very delicious. A little sweet. If you don't like
A
sweet,
little sweet.
yeah. If you don't like sweet beers, you're not going to like this beer.
Yeah.
It's very, very sweet.
If you don't like peaches or Fruit Loops, I wouldn't drink it because it tastes just like peaches and Fruit Loops.
Jesus. Tastes like a peach fruit loop.
Don't you taste that and tell me you don't taste peaches and Fruit Loops.
Little peach ring.
Mike's like that guy eating ice cream.
Honestly, we are kind of testing the boundaries of Twitch, though. Saying vaccine a lot.
Top
That's not gonna
five
help
vaccine
either.
flavors.
That's not going to
Let's
help
go.
either. That's definitely a buzzword.
Number 1, Pfizer. Pfizer's good, but it's not quite as good as, what's the other one? The M name? Moderna?
Sounds
Not-
familiar.
Keep going.
Top 3 vaccine flavors. Let's go. Shout out to that kid. Number 3, Johnson & Johnson. It's the worst one, but if you're going to get a vaccine, at least you got it.
I've never seen this.
Number 2,
Mike,
Moderna. Everyone got Moderna, but you didn't know it was actually giving you cancer in 40 years to find out. Number 1, Pfizer. Everyone I know got Pfizer. Pfizer's the best. No side effects. Let's go. Sorry.
That's Michael's review,
I
guys.
was in character for.
Leave a comment. Do you agree? Disagree? Smash the like button.
Which one did you
Subscribe.
get? Which one did you guys get out there? Have your fingernails been growing faster? Noticed any hairline loss? Anything?
You know, young people having heart attacks is definitely up there. Nah, we're not going to get into it. We're not going to get into it, guys. I'm not going to get into it.
That's gonna be me.
It's a joke. It's a joke.
I'm joking. Scary, man. Just remember, put some weed.
Let's
in
get
my
back to
basket.
something a little bit more palatable. Nuclear war.
Oh
okay?
my god.
Let's get back to something a little bit more.
End where we began.
Yeah.
I like that.
Uh-huh.
All right, nuclear war. Let's look into it.
nuclear again, he says.
I can't help it, bro. West makes plans to avoid panic if Russia uses nuclear bomb in Ukraine. What does that mean?
You already said.
Nah,
I said it
read back.
again. I'll say it right this time. I'm not reading it again.
Say it right, Nelly Furtado.
Will Putin use nuclear weapons? Watch these indicators. Mark
Can I
her
get
over.
an app on my phone?
I mean, if he's nuking anybody, he's nuking. He wouldn't nuke Ukraine. He's trying to get Ukraine, right? Let's think about this logically, guys. He's probably going to nuke us. 'Cause
Where's
we're giving
NATO
We're
headquarters?
giving them all the weapons. NATO headquarters. That'd be
Where is
good.
that?
That'd be a
Where
lot
is that?
better. Where's NATO headquarters, Mike? Look that up. I like that. I like how Jack's thinking.
My theory is that if they pop off with us, they'll hit us in a city. We'll all die, but the other place will launch them. It'll just be bombs being launched at the end of the
whole
world.
Exactly.
Is anybody giving Ukraine more weapons than us?
Because look at this
I
map
don't-
of nuclear.
I don't even know, but we're giving billions of dollars. You know, anyone else doing that?
Yeah, I think a lot of people in NATO are, right?
Probably, right? Probably commission NATO's also doing that kind of thing.
I could be wrong. I don't know.
Yeah, but that seems to make sense, though. You know what I mean? Because NATO was like a whole bunch of countries against Russia, right? That's what
What's
NATO,
NATO?
is.
The North or what? Treaty Organization? What is it?
I don't know, but it's like
What's NATO stand for? Why do I want to say North American Treaty Organization? That's not right. What's NATO stand for? Mikey? You're spacing out. You're freaking me out.
I'm just looking at this map and thinking about so much stuff
Mike?
right now, dude. 1,000-yard stare for like 40 seconds. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I'm starting to kind of freak out. Princeton researchers show how conventional war can turn nuclear.
The North Atlantic Treaty Organization.
and it's basically a whole bunch of countries literally just against Russia, right? That's what NATO is. That's my understanding of it.
Not against,
wrong.
but teamed up with them excluded.
To make sure
Happened
they
after
don't
World
act
War
up.
II, right? That happened
Yeah.
after World War II.
Yeah.
When Russia and Germany were out there fucking around, being a bunch of crazy
I mean,
guys.
Germany doesn't have a NATO, though. You know what I'm saying? I guess they fell in line. Germany fell in line.
After they tore down that wall. Mr. Gorbachev.
As long as you listen to America, man. Just listen.
Yeah, what? The youngest country. What are we doing? We need to fucking stay in our goddamn
That
lane.
is wild, man. We are super young. We're
The longest
we're a
lasting
teenager out here.
Longest lasting democracy.
Really? Ever?
Yeah.
History's wild. A lot of stuff we can learn from there. Ever? Longest lasting democracy?
God, I hope that's true.
Yeah,
It is. It is.
Sounds about, I mean, hey, there's not a lot of democracies out there, right? And if they are, they're brand new and then they get changed and then they might become again, then get changed, you know? So I guess that's when it refreshes. I find that very interesting.
Mike, what are you looking at now?
This whole site has it all laid out. How it would go down in 45 minutes, what would happen.
45 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think
Fucking crazy.
we got it better than Russia's got it. But our military
we
is
gotta look
probably
at this.
not as
Yeah, this
not
is
like it
worth
used
looking
to be.
into if you're a person who lives in the world.
What is the name of this? What does that say up there? Kevin's cameras.
Arms Control Association, Plan A, how a nuclear war could progress.
So nuclear war. This is absolutely insane to me.
All right, I'm going to hang myself live.
No, it's like it's not that big of a deal.
Got a nice
It's
supporting
just
beam in
crazy.
there.
It's just crazy.
It is. It's crazy what
No judgment. He's just laughing.
my mom
crazy
always
what,
made fun of how I said theater, but I think I fixed my
That's fine.
theater. I think I used to say theater.
Theater is fine.
Theater.
Theater is fine too.
Theater.
That's
You're just-
very classy to
You're
say
sounding it out. Mm-hmm. But nuclear? Think about it.
Nuclear.
There you go.
Yeah, yep,
New,
yep.
I'm putting a whole
Nuclear.
U in between C
Is
and
that
L.
putting a U in there?
Nuclear. Nuclear.
Don't fuck with
Dude,
English,
don't-
all right?
Man, you don't. Your mommy issues cannot come up here on the podcast about her talking about you saying theater.
No, it's not like that, man.
My mom told me I couldn't speak good.
She made fun of theater.
And I never learned to read.
I did learn to
From
read,
Wayne's
Kevin.
World, y'all.
I learned to read, Kevin.
Well, he said I was funny looking. And I couldn't read good. It's from Blue Streak. You seen Blue Streak?
Yep, that's a Dave Chappelle line in Blue Streak. They're very true, very true. Man, that's when we all met Dave Chappelle first, right? That's when I did.
Robin Hood Men in Tights. Is right.
Ah, you're right. That was before then. Hell yeah.
Now I'm on the East Bank.
Yeah.
Now I'm on the West Bank.
He was always funny, man.
No shit.
God
No
damn.
shit.
And like he was always phenomenally funny. Like this guy's hilarious. Something about this guy.
I was listening to a podcast today with the Mexican gentleman from Hey
Half-Baked?
Bro or
Okay.
whatever. That show. It's a new show. It was on Whiskey Ginger. I'm actually listening to it now, so I can pull it up. I don't want to get his name wrong, just in case he's listening. It's with Frankie Quinones. You know him?
I like Whiskey Ginger.
You know
but,
Frankie?
I don't know him. Nope.
He does that
Comedian?
Yeah, he does that character. What's the character's name?
And he was on the podcast Whiskey Ginger with
Yeah,
Andrew
he does
Santino.
Creeper. You ever heard him do? You never heard him do Creeper, the Mexican guy? He does it on YMH too. He has a Mexican character named Creeper who's like a.
Oh wait,
LA
wait. Is he
Cholo.
the guy who went to jail a lot and tells a lot of jail stories? Is he on YMH a lot? I probably got someone different.
I think it's somebody different.
Yeah, yeah.
But he was on there. What were we talking about? Why am I bringing it up?
I don't know.
This is great. But I don't remember.
All good. Mike, give us a topic.
Wiener Schnitzel.
Hey,
Oh yeah, it was
had before.
Oktoberfest.
You ever had one?
Oktoberfest.
It was Oktoberfest in Berlin, and I had a Frankenfurter and a Bratwurst.
Oh, we are talking about. What are we talking about right now?
Wiener Schnitzel.
Wiener Schnitzel. We're on that topic.
He said it.
Yeah. I've had Wiener Schnitzel in Germany before.
Really?
They really eat that shit.
It's
Yeah,
a
I was
cutlet.
there visiting a someone who was a foreign exchange student in my high school when I was in college, and we ate Wiener Schnitzel like twice, man. They really
Thinly
eat that shit over
pounded
there.
veal, dredged in breadcrumbs and deep fried. If you were to this day,
That sounds good.
I thought Wiener Schnitzel just assumed it was just a goddamn bratwurst of some type. A Wiener Schnitzel, but it's a fucking veal cutlet fried steak.
And we had like a bunch of German sausages and stuff, and a lot of it was like some of it was like white colored and stuff. And I was like,
Yeah.
man, it was did not expect that, but it was pretty good. Very different place over there. They had a lot of apple flavored sodas and apple flavored things.
Apple.
My bad.
I remember having really good bratwurst in Epcot in Disney World. Have you been there before?
I have, right? Everyone always makes fun of Epcot for being the lamest part of Disney World, but it's pretty cool.
I liked it.
All the nerdy kids love Epcot. You get to try all the world sodas at Epcot.
You got to be of a certain age to enjoy Epcot. And I think we've reached that age.
The world sodas. I walked
we
into
would
this
drink
place.
alcohol.
I walked into this big lobby, and there was these little kiosks with like a soda fountain, like an octagon of soda fountains, like at the size of this table, maybe a hexagon. 6 taps, 6 taps, 6 taps, 6 taps, 6 taps, 6 taps.
Hell yeah.
Is that 5? 6 taps. All right. Everyone's at the 6 taps getting Poland's soda, Germany soda, Switzerland, Japan, Australia. They all tasted so bad.
Oh,
I was so happy to get Pepsi.
still
at the
very
I
end.
remember being in Italy one time, and they had all the different Fantas that we didn't have over here, and I was like,
That's
this
sick.
Fanta, this Fanta, this Fanta.
yeah.
That's-
Fanta's big in other
damn.
countries.
Yeah, it's huge
Yeah.
over there. I remember drinking so much Fanta.
I'm going to look up obscure Fanta flavors.
I don't remember what any
Well, I
of them
remember
were,
the
like peach and stuff.
the glory days of Busch Gardens. You could get beer from all over the world there on their beer tour.
Wait a minute. We're segueing into weird sodas? What the fuck is
Sodas,
this?
beers, and everything. Oh,
I
Jack brought.
I brought a Fago.
Oh!
So what is that? What country is Fago from? This country?
This is from fucking America, boy.
Okay.
That's Moon Mist, too. That's
Never
the
really heard of
Juggalos favorite.
Fago. Never really heard of it.
Citrus flavored soda
It's-
pop.
It's from Detroit, Michigan, where the goddamn Juggalos reign from.
Whoop, whoop.
What do they say? Is that what they say?
Yeah, which is really close to like a gang thing, too, I think.
Those juggalos are still big, man. In the middle of the country, people are still juggalos.
I'm not going to say what the Crips say, but I think it's
You moved to I was born.
similar.
Do I got the room mic on? Yes, I do. What up, y'all? 83% charged.
Clanking and dranking.
It's some Fago.
Cheers to the Fago gods.
Cheers.
Clank, clank.
Cheers. Clink, clink. Good Lord. It's got no alcohol in it. What the fuck?
What is this? We were supposed to spray this on a Juggalette, I think. I think you're supposed to shake this up and just spray it on some Juggalette. You're not supposed to drink it.
That gets really sticky.
There were a couple juggalos on episodes of Kill Tony I was watching recently. And I was like, wow, there really are juggalos out here.
This has 59 grams of sugar in it.
59.
50?
That sounds like a lot.
I can taste
Nine.
it.
I mean, just picture 59 grams of sugar in front of you, granulated. You know what I mean?
God damn.
Picture that. It would fill up this whole fucking table, boys.
Yeah, you spread it out. Yeah. And then it says that is 117% your daily sugar.
117 in one
How many
fucking
servings
container.
Is that one of the 2 servings
Oh
of the
my
bottle?
God. Oh, one bottle.
Jesus Christ. We're all gonna die.
And I saw somebody was shared Babe Ruth's daily eating habits recently.
He's a big boy.
And he drank, I think he said 4 cans of soda every single lunch with 4 hot dogs.
Why?
That's awesome.
Yeah, yeah. And his breakfast was fucking huge and his dinner was fucking huge. That was just his lunch. 4 hot dogs and 4 Coca-Colas.
Have you ever seen the Hunter S. Thompson thing where he's like, 1 p.m., wake up. Cocaine.
It's almost
Yeah.
like the movie. It's almost like the movie. Yeah. Fear and Loathing.
Cocaine.
And it's like 3:30 a.m.
Mescal.
Last cigarette.
Yeah, last cigarette and then go to bed.
Man, sometimes I wish I could get into these other drugs. You know what I mean? A little mescaline sometimes.
I'll take
something
that.
like that.
You'd love cactus stuff.
Why don't we try
a
it?
little Special K here and there.
Why don't we try these
I don't know
things?
where the fuck
Hard
it
to
is. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk after
And I
the
want it to
podcast.
be pure, you know? It's got to
There's
be.
test kits they sell online.
Mm-hmm.
You just gotta, if you want, I guess we'll talk afterwards. But if you want some of these things, they're pretty easy to get.
No, I'm just going to sign up to Johns Hopkins MDMA program. Yeah. They have one.
They give you an insanely high dose intravenously, and you're like, this isn't fun.
You signed up for this.
You're like, Diplo is not on stage right now.
What is that Eric Andre thing where he's like, we used to feed the neighborhood kid acid and go, nightmare, nightmare, nightmare.
Jesus.
That's what the guys at John Hopkins do once they shoot you up with Molly. Nightmare, nightmare.
It's for science.
Too
man.
much.
It's for science.
Yeah, they've
Sign
had
this paper here. You're gonna
They've
die.
had some pretty groundbreaking psychedelic mushroom programs, or I guess psilocybin programs, and
Yeah, they have
also
ketamine
MDMA.
clinics too.
Big vote coming up in Maryland for pot. And if it passes, you're going to be able to grow weed in your house safely by midsummer, July. I
Damn.
looked into it deeply.
Damn.
So if you can vote, go vote for that shit in November. You want to look at what it actually is going to pass?
I want weed to be legal.
Should be.
When weed's legal, dude, it's gonna be awesome.
Check it out.
Should be sold right next to the cigarettes and the alcohol.
Question 4 would amend the Maryland Constitution to add new Article XX, which would authorize individuals 20 years of age or older to use and possess marijuana. The new, this doesn't say it, but I do remember the amount's going to be up to 2.5 ounces legally. If you have a card, you can still have a quarter pound. It will allow you to grow 2 plants in your house. It will allow the gifting of weed between adults legally in Maryland. Like, it's a lot. It's just full legalization.
That's amazing.
Woohoo!
Yep.
What's the odds you think of getting passed?
60% of
Very
people.
cool.
And directing Maryland state legislator to pass laws for use, distribution, regulation, and taxation of marijuana. So, like, buy it at the gas station eventually.
It's going to create a lot of good
maybe
tax
not
money.
Gas station. But recreational dispensaries?
Woo!
With, like, armed fucking...
But they should be in the
Security.
gas station. That'd be awesome, man. Make it convenient. I want to be able to buy a joint, a
Black-
rolled up pre-roll at Royal Farm.
Black and... Wait, imagine this world. Black and mild, filled with weed.
Awesome. Do they sell alcohol at Royal Farms or Wawa's? They don't, right?
No.
So, yeah, you probably couldn't get it there then.
It sucks that 7-Eleven doesn't have alcohol. When they opened up their new branch, I thought they had this big old walk-in fridge area. And I was like, they're going to have a beer cave. And now when you go there, you know what it's called? The water something. It's not the water dungeon, but it's like the water zone. And it's got a bunch of cases
That
of
was supposed to
cold.
be a beer cave and they couldn't get it or something.
You're probably right.
Yep.
Maryland is weird about alcohol and stuff.
They were like, you can't have one. 7-Eleven doesn't get those.
Yeah, like in South Carolina, they got
Royal Farms
alcohol in
does.
Walmart and everywhere.
Yeah, in Texas. Yeah,
Oh,
they don't have,
Texas,
they don't have
yeah,
alcohol
yeah.
in Walmart here?
Nah, not in Walmart. In Food Lion. but not
Acme
Walmart.
too.
They have it in Food Lion?
Yep.
Why Acme too? But
Why
not,
do they not have it in Walmart?
I don't know.
good question.
That's stupid. That's just stupid. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, yeah. Must be something
You're
with the
grocery
Maryland
shopping
laws.
and you can buy everything besides your beer for the week. You gotta go somewhere else on the way home. That's
And literally, you can get it at Food Lion, so why not Walmart? Yeah.
I don't think the Food Lion by me has beer.
I'm glad mine does. That's a great spot to get some beer.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The Food Lion by me is in Delaware, though.
Mm-hmm. Tax-free?
Yeah.
Hell
the
yeah.
best. I go to the tax-free liquors there for the beer anyway. What are you looking at, Mikey?
The exact percentage. It's not 60. It's 73%.
73% what?
73% of Maryland voters favor legalizing the use of cannabis.
You say 70?
73% of Maryland voters on a ballot.
It's in the bag, boys. Don't even vote. Don't even vote, guys.
the other
Done deal.
the other people, the old folks are finally sold on it because it helps their aching bones. As long as I can buy those chocolates.
If I was in a retirement home, I'd be so fucking high. Oh, my God.
They better,
what?
Oh, who knows? yeah.
There better
At least some weed.
When
At
I'm in a home,
least.
there better be a vending machine with fucking every drug candy bar I could ever. No, fuck that. There should be my weekly popping pills plastic thing just filled with like little capsules of every futuristic like drug there is.
Mushrooms.
All kinds of good stuff to make me see the birds.
A little
Good.
bit of heroin, you know?
I want to see.
Just a little bit of heroin for these old
Before I
guys.
die, I don't know. Maybe
Trying to have a good day here.
Yeah.
trying to have a good day one day for once.
You know?
For once.
Is that gonna be what tips the scale?
How hard is it to make it through 24 fucking hours? Get me high.
Yeah, damn. Holy shit. How long has it been, folks? Since you were, unless you were forced to. If you weren't forced to, how long would it have been?
That's my favorite thing on Bob's Burgers. My favorite quote of the whole thing is the kids are all falling asleep. And she's like, isn't it amazing how they go to sleep sober like that? It's amazing.
Oh, my God. I've heard that. That is funny.
Oh, hey, you're a Simpsons fan, Kev.
Yeah.
Linda, or maybe it's the mom. Is Linda the mom?
Marge?
Yeah.
No, of Bob's Burgers.
Oh, okay.
The new Treehouse of Horror. The new Treehouse of Horror is going to have Linda in it.
No way.
Bob's Burgers crossover.
Well, they've
this
done
year.
a couple of those, but very seldomly. So, wow.
Did Peter Griffin ever come over?
They did, but it wasn't like a true cameo. I think they were just making fun of him.
Yeah.
I know Hank Hill. I don't know why I said Frank.
Hank Hill still
He's
has
been
new
on there.
episodes? Hank Hill?
No, but
episode?
he was on The Simpsons at one point, I think.
Really?
As a very, very, very short gag, though. Very short gag.
Interesting. The Treehouse is a Horror actually had such good Halloween vibes that as a kid they were too scary for me.
Oh, yeah, they got there. I remember one
'Cause
where
Itchy and
Bart turns
Scratchy-
into a fly and one where Bart has a evil twin. Got a little real
Yeah.
for me. The evil twin one got real for me.
Well,
I
dude,
don't remember that. I
they
need to
set
watch
the
those.
tone. You should. Some of them, I don't think I even want to watch them.
Where can we watch those?
What is it?
Disney Plus or
Disney
something?
Plus. Yeah,
Are you serious?
They own all The Simpsons. Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I was just joking.
I think they bought The Simpsons.
Of course they did.
Yep.
That is awesome.
I remember Itchy and Scratchy setting the tone for like cartoon gore for me.
Oh, yeah.
my
and I was
God,
like,
for
this is
sure.
fucked up. I don't
For
like this.
sure.
Yeah, me neither.
And then the Halloween episodes just made it way more okay for them to include the Itchy and Scratchy Halloween stuff. And you're like,
yeah, I hated the gore in that. I
gory.
always hated that.
Simpsons season 3 through 13 is the best just comedy sitcom of all time.
313?
3 through 13.
10
Yeah.
solid seasons.
That is golden era.
Do you have the
Simpsons.
DVDs at all?
Me and my brother used to, but not anymore.
Those
Or
ones with the
might be
different
at my
shaped
parents' house.
heads. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Those, I think those are worth money.
Oh wow.
Jeez.
Yeah, those are legendary episodes.
Remember that 4-player game?
Oh yeah. In
That's
arcades.
hard.
Oh,
And also Simpsons Hit and Run was an epic game.
Hit and Run was good.
Simpsons Hit and Run.
It was like GTA kind of. You had like
Simpsons
missions.
also had a game for either SNES or Genesis that I played a lot.
Oh,
There was
wow.
a game where you throw tomatoes at somebody. Do you remember this, Mike?
No, but you just triggered a Nintendo Genesis game that I played, the Berenstain Bears.
Damn.
Haunted Woods.
It didn't exist.
And you say Baron? Have you trained yourself to say Berenstein Bears? Or
Why are we doing this again?
I'm just saying, I say Burn. I still say Bernstein Bear.
I
What-
just say,
It's the Berenstain Bears.
Really? Always been Berenstain Bears to you? No. Okay, yeah. Okay, just had to check. Because we were all living in that world at one point.
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
camping, it was the whatever the fuck Bears camping adventure.
Whatever the fuck Bears.
Berenstain. That is so weird. It's one of those things where
Did you grow up in that?
I mean, I
reality?
don't say theater right or nuclear right, so Berenstain Bears, whatever. I mean, maybe the book cover was the same.
I was
as it
just
is
checking
now.
which reality you grew up in, because I grew up in the Burn one.
I grew up in George Bush, where he's real and not an android.
Because there's two
universe.
different realities, apparently. That's what this Mandela effect has proven.
My George Bush is an android that dodges shoes.
I like to imagine my George Bush as a cave dwelling, canopy sucking.
Canopy sucking? What does that mean?
I like to imagine my Jesus front row at a Leonard Skinner concert, and he's drunk as hell. That's from Talladega Nights, yo.
No, but Jesus is the singer of the Angel Band, and he's front row.
That's right. Yeah. My bad. Butchered that
And
one.
I'm
Wearing a
front row.
tuxedo
And I'm
t-shirt.
hammered
And I'm
drunk.
hammered.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
We need to play
So
the
we wrap
music.
up soon. Yeah, we gotta wrap up soon, don't we?
Yeah, it might be that time.
Hey, it's been a fun episode, guys.
Yeah, we got a lot covered. If we do get nuclear dusted, at least in God we trusted. Am I wrong? Hey,
Say
everybody.
your prayers tonight, guys.
Thanks for tuning in. Say a little prayer to baby Jesus tonight. Maybe just ask him a little extra nicer this time around. If we could all just live until we die of natural, nice causes in our sleep. Have a great night. Halloween's coming up. Go suck a dick or something.
It's Daddy's baby show. It's Daddy's baby.